injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA have over 40 years of combined experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and to protect your rights.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
This program is furnished by amp2tv.square.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Yeah, welcome to the Sixth Borough Radio Show. Brought to you by Power Up Radio. Joe and Denise here to talk all about Florida's do's and don'ts that take place every day in the streets of New York. So get ready to ride the A train. Next stop, Boca Raton. So what do you say we get the show started?
Welcome to the Sixth Borough Radio and TV Show. We're coming to you live from Boca Raton.
And this is Denise. If you've been enjoying the True Oldies music, then you need to stay tuned. And we're just going to continue keeping you back in time and making sure that you know that you are in one of the boroughs, but right out of Boca, where at one time you might have lived in one of the 5 boroughs, but here you are in Boca Raton. So what do we got going on?
I don't know. You know why I love this show?
Tell me why you love the show.
Because of you, Denise.
Because of
you know, you make me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Aw.
Even though you walk in right before we're about to go on the air.
Yeah.
Give me agita. But, you know, we love you.
Yeah, you love me because I give you agita? Yeah. You gotta, this is only a face you can love. This is only a face you can love.
And, you know, it's just, you know, you make me feel at home ever since the first day I've been on the show. You have.
Oh, it's very sweet of you to say that. It's been like home. And since we started this show, the Sixth Borough, and now that we're just scotting on the tails, you know, becoming part of the tales of the good true oldies, I mean, this is a great segment, a great segue to just keep people listening and keeping them back in time.
Yeah, the older folks can keep watching us older folks too, right? After the oldies are on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're keeping it real.
Yeah.
We're keeping it real. So what do you got going on in your world?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, just work, usual. You know, the oldies, they bring back a lot of memories too from, you know, when I was growing up in New York. You know, not so much the 60s, but maybe the 70s music. It makes me feel good. It brings back a lot of good memories when I was a kid.
That music is actually the kind of music that I can listen to all day long, and I literally can sit there and hear the song and also think of where I was, what I was wearing.
Wow.
Yeah, or what I was eating, because you never forget smell, right? And also what I was wearing. I know only a female would do that, but I know there are certain songs.
Smell?
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, like a
I mean,
public,
when you,
like
on
a
Sunday,
public, like a public bathroom and stuff, right?
Oh,
You
the
never
subway.
forget that. Yeah.
Oh, the subway for sure. Sounds of the subway.
But I know what you mean. You know, like you could relate to like the cooking on a Sunday.
Yep.
What music was playing. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
What part of the borough are you from? Tell our listeners who are you from.
Me? I'm from the Bronx, New York.
From the
Bronx. Boogie Down.
The Boogie Downtown?
Yep. Home of the New York Yankees.
Wow. Well, you know, I'm from Brooklyn.
I feel bad. No, no. I have a lot of good friends and family from Brooklyn.
And we have a lot of talent that came out of the boroughs.
Yes,
I mean,
lots.
Unfortunately, we've lost a few real good ones recently.
Yeah.
May they all rest in peace. But the one thing I will say, and often people have been asking, are you been always from the Bronx? And sorry, you're from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. Have you always been from Brooklyn? And the answer to that is those that have been asked of me to know what my mix is. So I actually was born in Brooklyn, but I'd like to say I'm a combination of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Lincoln Tunnel, and the Jersey Shore.
That's some mix.
It is a mix. It is. And someday I got in the car on the turnpike and I just kept going south. I never looked back. It's not something I wanted to do. I just kept going south because I was ready to leave.
And you
just
landed.
Totally. I landed here in the 6th borough.
The train stopped here.
The train stopped here. It did. Well, I know we have a great lineup today. Tell me what we got
sure
going
do.
on.
Well,
We got a full house. We have a full house. My
today?
gosh. Yeah.
Today we have returning guests, Nico from Nico Nation, Nico Capria, and Kenny Magchop. And of course we have our beloved First Bite chef, Alex.
Yes. Well, first of all, the two that are coming back on, I guess one time, once was not enough.
No, they're good friends of ours, good friends of the family, and they're funny as hell, both of them.
Well, I have to say that
Especially the guy with the hat on.
yeah, I mean, they did so great. We actually had to have them back. The fans were asking to have them back. They agreed to come back, so we're going to get some really great entertainment out of them tonight, catch up on what they've been doing.
Right.
But we also have to say, you're going to want to have to ask questions because the topics that we're going to be talking about today, you remember what we talked about? What are we going to be talking about today?
Today,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about how hot it is.
Yeah, hot as meatballs.
I want
Hot
you
as
to-
meatballs
I want
in
you
the
to-
borough.
I want you to say it. I'm not going to
Oh,
say it.
it's hot as meatballs in the 6th borough. We've been experiencing heat that is beyond
Right.
heat. It's just been a really hot
Oh, it's
summer
hot
so far.
It's hot everywhere. Records are being broken everywhere.
Oh yeah. So I came ready for the summer.
Did you?
I did. I got
Oh,
my
nice.
I got my jersey glasses on, my sunglasses, and I got it all going. I got
got
my neon colored shirt
And
and
a
dress.
full jacket on, not a half one.
Well, it's a denim jacket, I don't want to overwhelm the audience
Yeah.
if I take it off because it looks like someone like a highlighter threw up on
Right.
me.
Well,
So-
what I want to talk about, what I
Yes.
want you to tell everybody about, which I've been very excited about, is the new website.
Oh my gosh.
When are we going to see this thing?
I saw another update today, and it is going to be the bomb. It's a place where people are gonna want to be a part of this website because
Just
we are
want to
creating.
go to it because it's got so much going on.
It does have a lot going on. It's actually going to be like a city, we're creating a borough
Right.
through the website. And how creative is that going to be? I think it's great. We're going to be having.
It looks.
yeah.
What I've seen so far looks great, and like you just keep adding to it, making it more and more and more. Nobody's going to want to watch TV anymore. They're going to just want to go to the website and
That's
see
right.
everything.
Well, the goal is going to be that you can actually watch the show live on other media platforms where they can actually get it right live from our website and get to experience. One thing that's very important is that we'll be able to splash all of our sponsors on there, and we can actually be able to create some media for you. And it'll run right in between our show, and it's going to be live.
It's got the little.
It has a
ticker
ticker tape
going,
feel.
yeah.
Yeah, it has a ticker tape running across, and it's going to be like digital real estate, which is the big thing that's going on now.
Yes.
is digital real
I was
estate.
very, very impressed. I mean, you can watch all of our old shows.
Yep.
We're going to have some archive videos up there from the old VIP TV days. It's going to be
Yep.
some good stuff on there. Very entertaining.
You're going to be able to see what we look like back in the day.
Oh, my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I haven't changed at all.
So if you're curious what the website is, you can actually go there, www.powerupradio.tv, and you get to see the splash page right now. So make sure you stay tuned. If you go in, it may prompt you to put your email in there so we can make you part of our members only club. Remember members only?
Members
in the
only.
80s, the jacket. Remember the
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Let's take it back. Oh yeah. Let's take it back in for the Capizios. Who remembers? If anyone knows what Capizios are from back in the day, you need to call. I want to know if you remember what Capizios are. So, yeah.
Hey, back in the Z Cavaricis.
Yes.
Ooh, Maron.
I told you we're going to take you back in time. Sergio Valente
Sergio, the
jeans.
jeans. Oh, yeah. Remember those commercials?
If anyone else wants to share with us what they remember of those things that we're talking about, just dial in. This is the best way to do it. 888-565-1470. That's how you can get in touch with us and ask us questions. Be a part of the show. We want you to be live with us. Bring us your memories so we can enjoy what you remember. And let's talk live so others
Right.
can actually
So it's all
be a
about
part
you
of the show.
guys.
It's all about you guys. But we're told that you want to hear about us too. So
Oh, yeah.
we don't mind talking about ourselves,
Yes.
especially Joe.
Especially you.
Yeah.
I just go with the flow.
Yes, you
You're the
do.
boss. I just follow you.
So like we said, if you want to go ahead, you can also find us on the following radio stations, 95.3, 96.9, and 1470 AM. You get to hear us now on the True Oldies, Florida True Oldies radio station, which has those songs that just bring you back in time. I love listening to it. You can catch us on iHeartRadio under Florida True Oldies or WWN.
And that's where they can watch the show too, right?
They can have a watch the show. You can also go onto Facebook Live, and we're streaming under Power Up Radio TV, the Sixth Borough. So catch us any which way you want.
Yeah,
at
and if
this
you
point.
send comments, we could see it. We can answer you. So
Yes.
please get
and remember,
involved.
we're a family show.
Yeah,
So
we-
keep those words
Keep it-
all on the
keep it-
G-rated range.
Yeah, not even PG.
Yeah. So tell me, who are our platinum sponsors today?
Well, of course, great segue. Our sponsors, main sponsor is RD Promo and Sourcing, Premier Company. They do all kinds of promotional products, anything with your name on it, anything you like. The backdrops, tablecloths, keychains, anything with your name on it, T-shirts, you name it. They're going to be providing next week. You'll see it here. Our new backdrop tablecloth. It's going to look really nice, and you see that we're flashing their stuff in the back. And Safety Works.
Yep.
That's all organic cleaning products and safety products. Big line of safety stuff there. And then the straw company. It's called Gator Straws. Premier paper straws out on the market. Paper straws, you know, they fall apart when you use them. You try to drink a shake out of it, forget about it. Our straws are the best. Our straws suck the best.
Good to forget about
Gator
it.
straws.
That's a great tagline. It was PG friendly.
Yes, I made sure I looked at Freddie first before I said it.
That's the watchdog. But no, actually, I've had the straws, and I actually have used them in different restaurants, and it certainly is better than what they did put out.
Oh yeah.
And it's
There's no comparison. I mean, I'm not just saying it because they're our sponsor and because I work for the company, but they are by far the best. I just hand people them. I said, just try them for a while, and they wind up calling saying, hey, send me some.
Well, I like the spray too.
Oh, the spray.
Yes. The
Freddie
spray.
cleans his eyes with the spray.
I tried it last week.
Did you?
I tried it last week. You were here. You sprayed my face.
Oh, that's right. I sprayed you with it. I thought you kept doing it after that. Oh, Maron, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a rocky show last week, but we pulled it off.
Well, we're not going to put it on these nice foyadels, that's for sure.
Okay, we're going to have a tutorial on how to spell that or say that in a minute. But we do have our chef with us, and we're going to go over what he made. And we always say, and no, we do have product sample.
Oh, yeah, bring
Look at
them over.
that. We have product sample. For
Vanna
those of you
White-
that can't
Vanna
see, we're
White, bring them
sorry.
over.
I know if you're driving on the highway right now, please don't pull your phone out and look. But
This is the spray.
yes.
It's a topical skin spray, and it also you could use it as a cleaner. It cleans. It does windows. It does everything. It's amazing.
And
I'm
your
kidding.
eyeballs.
I'm kidding. You could drink the stuff, and then you could go clean your house with it. It's great. And these are the different straws. We have the agave ones.
The visual on this is very simple,
Yeah,
as one can see.
agave. All different size straws. They're great straws, man. I mean, try them out.
Well, we're definitely green friendly in the state of Florida, and
Yeah,
the Sixth Borough is very, very sensitive to that because
You're going to have to. All restaurants are going to have to change to paper straws sooner or later. So get the jump on it. Call me and order a couple of cases, huh?
not to kind of fall off the truck either.
No, they fall out of my van.
And if they wanted to go order, what is the email, or should I say, what is the website?
It's rdpromo.com, gatorstores.com, and safetyworks.com.
And what is it? What's the phone number that they should call?
954-708-7621.
Easy enough.
And that'll
easy
be
enough.
me personally.
Yes. So actually, let's move on to the next part of our show, and we're going to take you back in time.
Oh, yeah?
As we mentioned, yes.
What are we gonna
yes.
do?
Well, we're going to talk about how hot and meatballs it is
Oh, Maron.
in the city. Very, very hot. Should we bring in our guests and talk about it?
We have guests? Oh, yeah.
do
They
have guests.
made it.
They finally made it.
Hey! All right.
I
we're gonna-
saw you made
we're
it. Come on
we're gonna
down,
bring in both
guys.
you guys.
Come on down. Let's
on
go.
in.
Let's move it on in. So we have Nico Capria, who's back. Sit down for the ride, folks. This is going to be really, really interesting. They're switching seats right now. I know that this is something you cannot. Little musical chairs, but all for the better of the kingdom.
Well, we figured to do it this way since we all know each other so well. We're gonna make it like a little family talk.
Let's do it.
Promote you guys. You guys promote yourselves. You know, both personal friends of mine, and we all know each other. We all hang in the same circle. Right?
Absolutely.
So you were on what, like a month ago?
Yes.
You were just on a couple weeks
I was
ago.
on when he first introduced the straws.
Yeah, he was here, right?
And I was shocked because he sprayed himself in the eyes, and then he did it, and he was just like all for it. He was like, "Yeah, show me." And he sprayed
And ever
himself.
since then, he's been using it. He does. No wonder you can see finally.
No, that Safety Works is something else. It's an antibacterial friendly product.
His wife called me and said he can't see a damn thing. He's been running around the house telling how beautiful she is.
Oh, look at that look! Oh no! All right, so Kenny, tell us what you got. Tell us what you got going on new.
All right, so
We had the movie last time.
yes,
That's
which I'm
coming out.
repping my squad. You know, the
Yes,
squad
I can't
coming
wait to
out.
see that.
Man, I'm so excited. Juan Vasquez really put something together there. But I also, man, some really new cool stuff that I've been doing.
I saw that when you sent me the bro thing. What the hell is
So, I'm not in a boy band, just to make that
That's what it
clear.
looks like. What is
But
that?
I was
Do we have a picture of the bro?
the bro time, yeah. So I'm in a comedy.
Okay.
I
hope it's
cameo in a
comedy.
comedy. Yes, I cameo. I can't sing. I'm not a singer. So I cameoed in a comedy called the Friend Draft. And I don't know how much I can talk about it, but basically it's about drafting friends after a divorce. Who's gonna keep the friends or something? It's a really interesting film.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
It really is, man.
Because me, it's like if you talk to my wife, you don't talk to me anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had a couple ex-wives, so I lost a lot of friends.
Right. See, well, you got to talk to Matt Florio, put it on, and be like, hey, listen, I want to talk about that draft. So I got to do that, and I play a member of a like an old guy boy band.
Awesome.
We're all, so.
When I saw the picture, I'm like, what the hell is this guy
Now
doing now?
we do sing.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it live singing?
We sung. Oh yeah, we sang. We sang the little part that we sang. It's great. It's hilarious.
Kenny Menudo.
I'm telling
Kenny
you.
Menudo.
I'm telling you, it was so much fun to shoot this. It was like nothing I've ever done.
Right.
And one of the things that's been great since I've been acting is that you would think like a lot of people ask me, "Oh, do you get typecast a lot?" But I really don't.
No,
You know what I
we went from the squad
from a-
killing people to a boy band.
I know.
It's very versatile.
Yeah, I play. I've been a coyote. There's up on the screen. That was me taking care of business. I literally shaved my head for that.
I see that.
for that scene for that movie.
The
to shoot that
sacrifices of
movie.
acting.
Where'd you shoot that? I see mountains
California.
behind. Yeah, I see
Yeah, we
mountains.
shot that in California.
Right.
So for those that are listening right now, we have a presentation of Kenny that's showing us pictures of what he's actually been filming. This is some of the set scenes, is that right?
Yeah, this is one of the scenes. This was actually the opening scene of Crossing the Line. I play a coyote. I star in the movie as a coyote, basically, and it basically shows what's the good, the bad, and the ugly of what's going on at the border.
Okay.
Every side of it. It was really exposing
Very interesting.
film, and we shot it in California. We had actually a lot of people on set that were at former military and stuff. And then it was funny because people were like, "Hey, have you really done this before? Because you really." It looked natural.
Get into your parts.
Yeah,
okay.
I was all in it, I mean, I shaved my
yeah.
head,
Let's say,
you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep what I have here. Right?
He's holding on. I think Nico wears a hat now.
That's right, man. What are you gonna do? It falls on the floor. Get out of here. Time for this.
Nico, we go riding on Tuesday nights, and he goes,
Yeah. Thursday nights. Have another drink. We're good.
he goes,
Thursday night.
hey, wait a minute.
Tuesday.
He goes, try this helmet on. I go, it's not gonna fit.
I don't want to. He's got a big head. He's got like a mullet. I think he's got this guy.
It didn't go anywhere.
Just driving on the bike, parts flying all over. He's like, I haven't ridden a bike in 3 years. I jump on the turnpike. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gone. I'm on my Hayabusa. I'm doing 200. He's gone. He's in another county.
He's on federal.
I'm listening to the radio.
He's butt
What's
button.
going on?
Yeah. No,
See,
we
he
have,
gets to my house on a Tuesday, and by the time the show is on a Thursday, by the time he gets there,
I take my time. I don't mess
I
around.
saw the motorcycle, friends. No.
yeah, it looks good.
Can you imagine riding bikes to the city, though? Like,
Yeah, I've done it.
I don't ever remember seeing a motorcycle ridden in New York
they're very
City.
rare.
Oh man,
I don't remember.
I've been
When I
riding.
was growing up,
I've been
my-
riding since I was 12. so-
My uncle was
Yeah,
in a
my whole
motorcycle
entire
club
life.
growing up, so there was more. I always saw motorcycles.
Yeah, me
in the
too.
city, yeah.
Same with
In
me.
Manhattan?
No, I remember. I'm from Chicago. I'm big.
Chicago, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well,
okay.
and
I'm the one you
You're
guys.
the honorary,
You guys,
yeah.
I'm the honorary.
You see,
You're the
you
honorary
see some
member.
motorcycles in Manhattan, but not nice biked out stuff or anything like that. I don't know if they have bike nights down there or not. I haven't been down there in so long.
I would imagine it would be in like Long Island.
Yeah,
what have you. It would
Westchester,
not
where
be-
I
yeah,
live.
like
A more
out in the
urban,
suburbs.
suburban area.
Yeah, when
more
I
of a
move
suburban
when I
area.
move up to Westchester, I got my dirt bike and I started getting into motorcycles then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so I cut you off. I'm sorry. We started talking about motorcycles.
I know,
I
I know.
all night about it.
And I could listen. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
we were
tell me
talking
more.
about how
Cigars.
he plays a lot of Latin people. Is that what
Yeah. I do get typecast as a
He's like, I'm
Latino.
an actor. We're like, right, act American.
Wonder
then.
why.
What the
Kenny
heck?
Ruiz. Say, okay, I get it. I get
The
it.
Ruiz part gives
The
it away.
Ruiz
You know what I
part.
mean?
So, when is this movie coming out, or is it out already?
So I have Negativity that came out. It's playing right now in different film festivals. We've actually won 3 film festivals with that film. It's a really cool movie about the pandemic and everything like that. It's like a comedy dramedy, but it's
Right.
Is that one also?
No, that was John Vargas for
Okay.
Cinefreak. He was the one who put it on. I'm actually in a lot of his films. I was in Loyalty or Betrayal as well in that film, and he is actually the first guy to get me SAG eligible with
Oh, wow.
with the film that he did.
Awesome.
Have all your movies been in English?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What
so
is
far.
this right here? You painting something?
So no, this is so. It's a
paint-
dead guy.
You're
So
painting, you're painting houses.
yeah.
There's a dead body in the scene.
Oh yeah, I played Detective Lopez. Next to me is Juan Vasquez. He
That's
plays
Juan,
Detective
yeah.
Rodriguez. Yeah, we are the main characters of the squad, the 2 main cops of the squad, I guess, and that was one of the investigations.
When am I going to see this movie, man?
So
I want to see it.
I'm still trying to find out. No, but I know that it's almost done with post. I think no.
See or anything like that.
Well, I showed you some stuff
Yeah,
that
you
I showed you the whole.
There are trailers out there that if anyone wants to go see the movie,
Yes.
it's out there.
Yeah, if you go on to YouTube and you seek and you shall find. If you look up The Squad, Rise of the Chicano Squad.
Rise of the Chicano Squad.
And you can see the first 2-minute video that's out there. The next one's coming out next month. I think we're doing a premiere or a screening in November in Houston.
Okay.
I think. I don't know for sure yet. I'm waiting to hear from Juan. And so it's really cool. It's
How many
really
movies
exciting
have you
stuff.
been in?
6.
That's a
Wow,
lot.
no, more than me.
Congratulations,
6
bro.
movies.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
What
been
a
really
night.
cool. Yeah,
We had you on film. They had some people I know had you on film. They just never put. You know,
Yeah.
it was like a private screening.
What I want you to do, Nico, tell us what you're famous. I mean, Nico, no, Kenny. You're not well, I don't want to tell you what you're famous for, but Kenny, what are you known for? What are you famous for? Tell
What am
us.
I actually known for is artwork.
Right,
and
yes.
Yes.
I took my artwork, and that was how it all started. Is I started my art company, Mag Chop, and then I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to create memorabilia. So I was like, how do I create memorabilia? So I was like, well, let's go to the movie industry and say, hey, this is, let's put this artwork in your movie. And surprisingly, a lot of people were really open to it. And so I started doing that.
It's really cool.
And while I was on set, the directors were like, you got a look that I like. And it started going. That's how I started getting parts and roles and everything. I never,
That's big, man. We should
yeah,
be
it was
honored for
wild.
that, man.
It's such a
When I walk
blessing.
into casting, they throw me right out, bro. They're like, you with the big mouth, get out of here.
I've never done a casting.
when
I'm
you-
terrified of them.
When you came to,
Are
when
you serious? You've done
when
6
you-
movies?
When you came to my casting, my mom saw you. She
Yeah.
said, you got a face for movies.
Yes.
She said,
Yeah. Yeah. When that was the thing, is that it was like I was there just go see Joe, hang out. It was a model casting, right?
It was a full casting for everything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Happened to be a lot of models there.
Yeah.
What I want to
Yeah.
say though, Joe's mother said that to everyone. You got a face for acting.
Hey,
She told me the secret.
she told you the
She told me the
secret.
secret. She said, I was just trying to make
She
him all
told
feel
me.
good and comfortable.
She told Nico he's got a face only his mother could love.
Yeah.
Got a face for radio, huh?
That's it. Exactly
That's why
right.
I'm back on radio now.
But you do more than what? Okay, so you do the acting.
Yes.
Okay, then you have the artwork, but then you also work with models.
Yes, I do fashion.
You do fashion as
So
well.
yeah,
so
I do.
Tell me about that.
I design
Guy
women's
does it all.
activewear and swimwear. I started off with swimwear, and then I moved on to activewear, and now I'm doing a men's line. And then I introduced my daughter to it because my daughter's always been a really creative child, and now at 15, she did her first fashion show in December, where we collaborated together. She actually went through, made the designs, and I mean every breakthrough, every aspect of the shirt she designed. Oh man, it's really a blessing. It's really phenomenal. It's a good feeling. You feel like, I when we did the catwalk, because I had her pretty much do the whole show. And then towards the end, when the right before the models went out, that's when I step in. I was like, okay, and I have my conversation with the models about what I expect from them on the runway when they're walking for me.
Okay.
And I wanted her to see that part of it because she had not seen that part of it. And she just really did such an amazing job that at the end of the show, when we walked out with our models, I grabbed her hand and just put it up in the air.
She won the ring. Okay.
I was like, it was like such a proud moment.
If anyone wants to be able to see your, I guess it was swimwear.
Yes.
And all the wear you're talking about, which I'm still waiting for. I'm looking for a bag. I didn't get.
Yes, actually, it's under the chair over there. Silver Fox
You
can hand that
oh
over.
yeah, we got. Is there a bathing suit in there?
I didn't bring a bathing suit, but I brought another mug for you guys because.
that's
but
right.
this one's a little different because this one has a really special meaning to it. So as I talk about memorabilia that I wanted to make my products memorabilia, this mug is actually one of the mugs that designs that appears in the movie The Squad. When the rapper Juan Gotti from Texas, a very known rapper, is in that scene, and it's on the table next to a mountain of Coke, but it's there, you know what I mean? And so, and so it's cool because it's he's supposed to be a hard scene, you know. The movie's a kind of a tough movie, so
That's a major accomplishment, man.
So this is
Congratulations.
actually
Thank you.
you drew this, or this is
So I do collage art, and these
Collage
are
art,
and it
that's
takes
right.
it takes probably about 3 or 4 months to put these pieces together, and then there's a process that they go through where I have to have them shot with a camera. It's a special camera that's high def.
Look how cool that is.
The light towers that they use to shine on the artwork so that there's no weird creases and makes it perfect are so hot you can't stand in front of them. And it's really cool. And then once it's there, it's put in like super high resolution. I can basically put it on anything from fabric to I can make a building with my artwork.
now. Did I remember right that you only make like 7 at a time, and they're numbered?
Yes.
Is it like
so
a
there's
collection of
7.
7?
Yes. So there's 7 mugs in the collection all the time. But at the end of every year, one mug retires.
Ah.
Oh, you got
I got a
two.
couple.
You
I got one mug.
You two or
I have
three,
2
right?
now. I got 2 mugs now.
Oh, she confiscated it. So, but yes, there's 7 in the collection. At the end of every year, 1 retires, and I did that because I wanted to create some type of exclusivity. I wanted people to feel like they're
Great
getting
idea.
something
Right.
that's unique, and then putting them in movies. All of my mugs and some of my artwork in every film that I'm in, you'll find something Mag Chop in there, and so it makes it a
awesome. That's
conversational
great.
piece.
That's really great.
And you also do book covers.
Yes, and I spoke to your
Finally.
We spoke the next
I know.
day,
Did you?
but yeah. So she was supposed to get back to me. I haven't spoken to her
Because
yet.
We're
I
working
know.
out some things. She's doing a synopsis for me, but you're definitely going to do it for us. There's no
I'm
way.
excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I've done a couple book covers. I've done a few movie posters. So it's been really cool to just get myself involved in so many things.
It's brilliant. It really is
Thank you.
brilliant. But you know, we're talking about the hot dog summer days in the city.
Hot meatballs.
Yes.
The hot meatballs. Hot meatball days in the city.
I was just in New York.
You were.
Yes, I went to your old stomping grounds. I went to the Bronx. I saw a Yankee game. I watched them play the Cubs. And I'm a White Sox fan, so it didn't bother me that they beat the Cubs. But it was 13 innings of great baseball. It was a pitching
Is that a
game.
beautiful place?
Yes.
Yeah.
The park was phenomenal. We took the train there. It was
Yeah.
great. I went to the Edge building down in Manhattan. Went to the Times Square, of course, and did the whole thing. But
You did the tour.
I did it,
One
yes.
of the best experiences of going to a Yankee game is riding the subway there
yeah.
with all the crazy fans
Yeah.
on the subway.
Oh, it was wild, and there was fans. There was a lot. It was a surprising mix of Cubs fans and Yankee fans that were there.
And they were kind to each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. We all had a great time. It was really a great time. The atmosphere was great. Let's go.
Those are some great days and
Yeah.
great times. When you were growing up, were you in the inner city part
Yes.
of? Okay, so what was the one thing that you remember the most? Because although it's not the sixth, well, I should say not one of the 5 boroughs, the 6th borough can be anywhere,
Yeah.
where your fondest memories are, right?
Yeah.
So tell me what it was for you. Growing up when you were little. Give us a little idea, like were the pumps open and you ran in the middle of it? Did you play stickball on the street? Did you, give me an idea.
We
What
did
was
all
it
of
like?
that.
You
Yes,
did all
the
of that.
pumps were open. You put the tire around it, and then you pull up on it to get the
Same
pump
kind
to
of
spray
stuff.
out. Oh yeah, we did that. We played. We had a game called Bases Loaded where you had
Yes.
people on the side and you had to run back and forth and try and beat out the pitch or whatever the throw back and
Right.
forth. I did a lot of that pitching quarters on the sidewalks lines.
Yep.
We did all of that stuff in
Against the wall?
Chicago. Yeah,
Oh.
all of that stuff. So it was, and I was actually into graffiti a lot in Chicago when I was
Why
younger.
doesn't that surprise me? Look what it doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
What do you got coming out now? Anything like now coming out?
Yeah, actually, something really cool. I am one of the artists for. There's a store opening up called the Scarface store, based on the movie Scarface.
Wow.
And Chichi, Angel Salazar.
Yeah, Angel. He's been on the show.
Oh yeah, so Angel Salazar
Get him on here.
is involved with it, and
I've
we were
met him. He's
talking.
cool.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. He actually came to see Negativity.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and afterwards he went to the after party. That guy was at my house with Juan Vasquez till 7 in the morning.
He's crazy.
The
Wow.
after party was insane. It was wild.
And he's not a spring chicken.
No, he's an older guy, but that guy he'll outrun some of the best of them, man.
Him and Stephen Bauer both were on VIP TV.
Is
So
that
they're
right?
both involved with it. There's a guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he put this together and he contacted me, and I've actually
That's
done
awesome.
quite a few pieces for them already.
And where's it going to be?
It's online. It's an online store, and they
So
actually
Oh, it's
have.
an online store.
Yeah, there they are. There's the crew right there. Yeah.
We're gonna have
So
to get that on the
ScarfaceStore.com.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
I'll get you the
Chi-Chi.
number and everything. Chi
Chi, get the Yale.
It was funny because that picture was taken in my house. I was sitting there. I was working on something. I walk out and I see him, and I automatically go, "Hey, Chi-Chi, get the Yale." And it was great.
There are some roles that never leave you.
There's not. There's
Yeah,
just
they
they
just,
stuck with
carry
me.
on with you.
Yeah.
They really do.
And what was your favorite role? That you, all the 6 movies, which one was your best? You said it came natural. You did it was like, oh, bro, I just showed up and it was just natural for me. Or some. And which one was the most difficult?
I want to say the most difficult one is I'm shooting a movie where I play the CEO of a Miami hotel. And so the character has got like kind of almost an emotional disturbed personality.
Oh, that's good.
where
That's
he's
very
kinda-
normal.
Yeah.
for Miami.
I can play that part.
Might be normal for me too. I don't know. But there was moments where I'm kind of serious, and then I kind of changed the look, and so I had to kind of really rehearse this
Yeah.
to make
Okay.
it look real. So that was a real difficult thing for me. The Squad, I think, is my best performance, and it was because of the way Juan and I rehearsed a lot our roles, and we kind of stayed in character a lot, and we pulled it out, and so it just was so natural.
Awesome.
And I mean, when I tell you I memorized that script, like I memorized that script that even if people made a mistake, I already knew I can keep it going. And so there was times where we would say things that weren't really, but I always knew it, and I was like, that's okay, I'm gonna keep it flowing. And it was just so natural that I felt like it was the most comfortable.
That's one of the things that when you're an actor, and you choose to do that. If it doesn't wind up being your full-time thing,
Yeah.
due to like mega success, you always have to have something going on the side.
Yes.
Yeah, always. And you've done that. You're an example of that. I mean, you all are examples of that. But at the end of the day, that's a great story to say, hey, it's not everything. You want to be a football player, you always got to have a backup. Schooling,
Yeah.
choose something, whatever it is.
You always got to have multiple. One thing that I've learned, especially, I've met a lot of wealthy people, and they all have one thing in common: they have multiple streams of income, and so why not build it into a way where that's why when I designed MagChap, I designed it with like different facets where I'm doing movie posters, book covers,
Right.
I'm doing fashion, I'm doing artwork.
You're being industrious.
And creating memorabilia. I created the first memorabilia for Ernie Francis Jr., who is now the first Haitian American to sign with NASCAR.
Oh, wow.
So, and I did it with him when I worked with him before he won his first championship. So I've been able to get myself into these amazing places, and I mean, I've just been blessed with it, like, I don't know. Somebody upstairs likes me.
You're blessed, man. For
Yes.
real.
So it's been a wild ride, roller coaster ride.
All right, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna run a commercial, and we're gonna come back with Nico
Go Nation.
and something from our friends Uncle Louie.
Yes.
We have a clip from them coming up soon.
The family.
Yeah. You want to set that up? Uncle Louie. Uncle Louie Variety.
Uncle Freddie.
I like when he's quiet. This guy. Tell him about the Uncle Louie Variety Show. Is there a guest?
Well, yes, the Uncle Louie variety show. So we have Uncle Louie and Pasqualino and the Zias, which means in Italian, the aunts. So they're part of our show, but they're sending us a message because they've been visiting the beaches.
Yes, we invited
So,
him to.
You're going to have to check them out on the message.
Invited him to the beach in Florida. I wasn't around for that one, but thank God. And we invited him to
the Palm
Denise-
Beaches.
Denise
You'll see.
invited him
You'll
to the
see.
beach,
So
and
stay tuned. We'll bring you over to go ahead to commercial break and
Thank you.
learn more about our sponsor, and then we'll come right back.
You don't want me to tell him too much.
Premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com. We all know that paper straws are terrible. They dissolve after a few minutes of being in your drink. When they dissolve, they are also releasing gluten into your drink. Gator straws are different because they are made from rice paper. Rice, like when used with sushi, it gets wet and it binds. Gator straws last at least 4 to 5 hours in a drink. Gator straws are gluten-free, manufactured with superior paper, are recyclable, animal-friendly, eco-friendly, and simply the best straw on the market. For more information, call 855-915-7377 and visit our website at www.safetyworks.com. That's www.safetyworks.com. The Safety Works line of products has been carefully tested and established as the first line of defense against the worldwide pandemic and beyond. Our high-quality FDA line of personal protection equipment will keep you, your family, and your workspace as protected as possible during these uncertain times. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at safetyworks.com. That's safety, WERCS.com.
Where once is not enough, and thank you for tuning in. We have here our guests with us, which are Kenny Ruiz, Mag Chop, and then we also have Nico Capria from Nico Nation. But you are getting a message. I just found out that the Zias from the north in Syracuse and Uncle Louie and Pasqualino have actually just sent us a message. They were here visiting.
Finally.
So they sent us a video.
Trying to get him down.
I know. So it's about time. So I think that we should let's see what they actually have to say and their message to us. Do we have that video ready?
You saw them while they were here, right?
Oh, well, yeah, we did see them.
I didn't. You did. I missed it.
I got to meet up with them at the beach, and this is the message.
Oh, beautiful. I love Florida. This place is beautiful. Oh, beautiful, warm. Oh, Tony say they got a new beach. Huh? Okay, they got a new beach, the new park. Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah. They got a water. Yeah, we're going to bring you the ladies. Oh, call your wife. Okay, spit. Man, that's a beautiful place. Oh, beautiful. I love Florida. Beautiful place. Hello? Marty. Hey, listen, we're gonna come and pick you guys up and we're gonna go to a new beach. It's a new beach they got at the park. A new one? Yes. Beautiful. We're gonna be, Okay. Hurry up and get ready, okay? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, look, we got a little baby sheet. It fits nice. Look, thank you for buying. It's nice. All right. This is beautiful. Look, let's start. Come on, ladies, come on. Hi. Let's go. Sit down. But this is a beautiful park. Beautiful. Look at the beautiful one. Beautiful.
Uncle Louie Pasqualino, how you doing? You should come on down and get in the water. I'll see you there.
Oh, we gotta go. Let's go. You're not gonna go nowhere. We gotta go now. We gotta go.
Well, hello. Who are these two lovely ladies?
Goats.
Why don't you meet me down by the beach?
We're gonna go talk to Denise. I'm coming with him. You're not gonna go nowhere. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna get a Hoover. You're not gonna get nothing. Let's go. Go goats. Go goats. Go goats. Go goats.
So there you have it. That's from the Zias and from Uncle Louie
Those
and
guys are
Pasqualino.
nuts.
They were visiting here the nude beach, and they take that the Italian style way of going to the beach.
It's all so true. The way they dressed. I remember my grandfather and my uncles when they went to the beach. Same thing. The ladies they usually wear black dresses on the beach. It's crazy. Those guys are awesome. I can't wait till they come down here and we go see them.
Well, I tell you, like those summer days, it is very true. Back in the day, we used to have our aunts and our grandparents. Everyone would show up in black on the beach, and they were all making their sandwiches. And
If they wore shorts, they wore the black dress socks with them and right.
everything was tucked in.
yeah.
So, Nico, we have you here with us today. Thanks again for coming back. Just when you thought you were out, we pulled you right back
Look
in.
at that. Now now I'm addicted. That's it. I'm addicted.
You're
This is it.
addicted. What's going on with you these days?
All right, so it's summertime, so it's car show time to all the car enthusiasts out there. There's a newest car show, Boosted Bagel Bash, 1200 Yamato Road. It's the first Sunday of every month. Our next show is going to be August 7th. I'm actually the host, and it's my show with my associate Jeff Cooper. And this is going to be our fourth show. You get a lot of sponsors, a lot of people, a lot of
August
supercars.
7th?
August 7th, and it's a local show. I also do Supercar Saturdays, which is every second Saturday of every month, and that is like a movie. Like $3 million car just sitting there, $5 million car just sitting there, but there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people. I'm also the entertainment
So
there.
that's definitely the six-borough experience in Boca.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, the one show's in Boca, the other one is in Pembroke Gardens.
Pine? Oh, Pembroke Gardens?
Yeah, Pembroke
Okay.
Gardens.
Pembroke Gardens is the supercar show.
The Supercar show, yeah. But the one in Boca, it has supercars also.
Yeah.
So do I get tickets?
Of course, but it's free to the public, if I
Okay.
may. Yeah, it's free
All
to the
right.
public.
If they want to know more about it, where do they go?
They would probably have to go to Boosted Bagel Bash. We just opened that up on Instagram. And then in regards to Supercar Saturdays Florida on Instagram. And that's for the major supercar show.
Oh, good. I can't wait. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
tons of famous people at all these events, just so you know. The guy who runs Supercar Saturdays is Floyd Ragg. He's an ex-football player. His best friend is Dennis Rodman,
Sure.
CeeLo Green, that
That's
type
a
of
blast.
situation. Tyson Bedford. So all these people go to the shows. It's absolutely epic.
So again, it's going to be the bagel.
Boosted Bagel Bash, which
Okay.
is going to be August 7th, the first Sunday of every month, and then Supercar Saturdays, which is every second Saturday of every month in the shops of Pembroke Gardens. And all the shows go from 8 a.m. until 12. Like 12 o'clock sharp, like almost like the parking lot's on fire and everybody's racing to get out. It's like random.
Yeah, it's on fire. Things
no,
are on fire.
it's just I'm like, where are you guys going?
I on fire.
To see
every car,
to see this.
There's not a car that you could even imagine that you're going to say, hey, man. What's that? Every kind of car, absolutely. Supercar Saturdays more like where the big ballers come out. That we do have an eclectic group of cars, but it's more supercars like the Bugattis, any kind of Enzo. There was a black Enzo just sitting next to my DJ booth, $3 million just double parked. What? And he drove it there. You know what I mean? It's not like he towed it there or what have you. So
Got a car like that, you want to drive it.
yeah, so these are like
Look at it.
high profile
But
situations.
to see this man host an event,
Yes.
an MC an event, is an experience in itself.
Yeah.
He is awesome. I mean, he'll get the deadest crowd alive. He's awesome.
Well, I throw a little Jewish guilt in there, if they don't want to. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know me, all right? You lazy people, I don't know what's going on.
Really,
so.
really gets the audience involved.
Yeah, I'm an interactive entertainment. I also do weddings. I do bar mitzvahs, high-end bar mitzvahs. Hype up the crowd with the whole dancers and the whole shtick. That's
Okay.
what I do.
And you also have your daughters work with you.
100%. I'm blessed, man. Kenny, I after all these years, I've been doing what I do for 30 years. And my daughters actually work for me now, and they are interactive entertainers. Just smile and clap your hands.
They got it in their
So
blood.
they do that as well on
Yes,
their
they do that.
own at different locations, like different events, or they're
Yes.
with you tagging.
No, they're with me, but then my friends also own companies, so I send them off. You know what I mean?
Get rid of them.
Yeah, I wholesale my girls. What? I don't know. Listen, Kenny, do you make any money off your daughters? Because I do. What's your daughter's number? I can make some couple bucks off of her.
She cost me enough.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's time for payback, right?
Gotta get something. So, which borough are you from in the city?
I am from Queens, but I was born upstate New York, and then I moved to Queens. I worked
Okay.
in Long Island doing entertainment, but that drive that's a long drive from Queens to Long Island. It's a whole day situation.
Yeah,
You were
pack
way
a
out
lunch.
Long Island.
Yeah, no, Hicksville.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
out
no,
there.
forget it. It's like, in the
And that
suburbs.
traffic on the Long Island Expressway.
No, forget it.
Ooh,
I would
forget
never do that
about it.
again whatsoever. It's even upsetting just talk about it.
So I guess we could say we could equate it to 826.
At 100%, yes.
826 in Miami?
Probably
Yeah.
826. doubled.
Exactly right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
doubled. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It don't even move on that highway.
Listen, I don't care what kind of traffic there is. If I have to sit in, I'd rather sit in Florida in the 6th borough under palm trees and snow.
Right.
That's true.
That makes it that much better.
Yeah, I can't stand cold weather. Absolutely not.
Nico,
It gets below 80, and I'm like, oh, come on.
I know, right?
I love it when it gets like in the 70s.
At
here.
night.
Yeah.
I like it at night,
love
but during the day, I want it nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh my own.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I have
He's
to,
Latin. He likes that.
It's
Yeah.
hot where
Like
you
the
from. It's
spicy-
hot
Yeah,
where
that's-
you're from now too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago gets hot in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets hot. Yeah.
It's hot
But
in the
Nico, you're an actor
summertime.
too.
I have
Also, actor also. Let me get
Yes,
my English
but I have
right.
not done anything like Kenny.
Poor
I
mom
wouldn't
yells
even.
at
I would
me.
actually. I'm actually embarrassed to say that in front of Kenny because he's like, I've done this, I've done that. And I'm like, well, I've done nothing. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you. What the hell? These guys. That's what it was. You guys invited me on here just to make me look like crap. You were great. Is that good? Oh my
Hey, listen,
goodness.
I can't DJ for nothing.
No, I hear
It's
you.
a skill. No, it's
right,
a
exactly.
skill.
I'm gonna give you a microphone and make you
What song to put on? I'll just put on
make
every
this
night.
wedding good. Let's go.
If anyone wanted to book a wedding with you or just have you come in and be an MC, where would they go?
They would go to NicoNation.com.
And I have to ask you, what kind of event is your favorite event to do?
I like to do bar and bat mitzvahs.
Bar and bar mitzvahs?
I actually traveled to
bar
New
and
York
bar
City.
mitzvahs.
I actually went 6 months ago. I did a huge bar mitzvah in New York City, and I'm going back in September to do another one in New York. And it's absolutely incredible that they saw us online, and they just treat us just like celebrities, private
are, man.
five-star
How big of a-
hotel,
You're the whole
whole 9
show.
yards. No, I appreciate it.
How
but,
big
you
was
know,
the event?
I was like 350 people.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, no, exclusive. I try to
Right.
do, serious high-end quality people.
So you
but
went up
that's what I
going
love.
from being in the suburbs to New York City, the Queens.
Yeah.
And how old were you when that happened?
17, 18.
Were you already MCing at this point?
I was already MCing, yeah.
So did you
And I was
MC out of the
well,
womb?
actually,
Did you
I
MC
started-
yourself
no,
out of the
thing
womb?
is, I got a gift to talk. So what the thing is, I had to learn about what I'm saying. So
to learn about what
well,
you were just talking?
Well, no. In regards when you do an event, you can't just be like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" You got to be like, "More, ladies and gentlemen, come gather around, clap your hands to the beat," or whatever it is I have to say. But I started off as a dancer. I'm also a break dancer. I'm a b-boy.
You're a b-boy.
So I
oh my
started,
goodness.
yeah. No, I break dance. I still do that now. So if anybody wants to call me out, I think the chef is looking at me a little funny. We're gonna have to clear a couple of biscuits
I
in
got
case
that
you
on
want
video
to.
somewhere.
Clear a couple of
You
biscuits.
were Michael Jackson at the
Yes,
Christmas party.
yes. Yo, I killed it at your Christmas party.
did.
bro.
That was
I
awesome,
killed it
man.
at your Christmas
Right before
party.
he was like, oil can.
We had a Michael Jackson impersonator
Yes,
there
you did.
too. It was
Yeah, no,
insane.
he
What
was
a party
good.
that was.
That was.
You know, Joe, we have some really great talent sitting at this table.
Yes.
And again, although not all from New York, but again, the Six Barrel belongs to everybody.
Absolutely.
And that's a lot of great talent. I feel like I shouldn't be at this table, but I'm here.
No, you're
I'm working
beautiful,
it.
very well
I'm
spoken.
working
You're
it.
doing a great job.
Woo, I'm working it.
And you're fluorescent. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
working
Yeah,
it. No,
those-
the highlighter threw up on
The
me.
high- oh my
You're
God.
the
fine
one.
with that.
You're the one who brought us all together.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
You're the
connector.
one who
it's a
keeps us
challenge in
together, if
itself.
I may. We are just three young, mentally challenged young
I
old
wouldn't be.
guys
I wouldn't even
that
be
think
here
they're
if it
young.
wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'm just the connector.
Yes.
That's
That's a
it.
talent in itself.
It is. It
She
is.
gets a piece of the action.
That
for
or,
bringing us
or
all together.
that or glorified babysitter. I'm gonna go
No,
with. You know what I mean? She looks
No,
like she's been
no,
babysitting
no,
you.
no,
Joe, did you
no.
get up today? Joe, did you get down? You got your pants on, Joe? We're doing the show. Joe, answer your phone.
Your seat, Joe.
Get closer to the mic.
right, get close to the mic.
Joe, here's the run sheet for the 16th
Yes, oh my
time.
goodness, yes.
Joe,
Well,
get
I-
the straws that look like rolling papers. What the hell is going on here? What the? Who's this? I love these guys. Is this dragon weed? What's going on here?
Yes.
These are the agave straws.
I know,
Yeah,
but I
that's
just
it.
say, I'm just saying, after you're done just serping, you can smoke it. That's the way. Hey.
Actually, you could eat it. They're agave.
Speaking of smoking, tell him about the cigars.
Oh, Moron, this guy with this guy. He's a lightweight, you know. I give him a couple cigars. So I take him out on the bike. I let him ride the Harley. I get there. I give him a nice cigar and get him a drink.
Not a bad cigar.
No,
Everything's
really
always
nice.
nice.
Really
In the
nice
Italian household, right? Or in my house too, you know, it depends where you grew up. Everything's like, have a nice sandwich.
Right.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a nice cup of
he
coffee.
just-
So he takes a couple of hits of the cigar. You know, you don't inhale, you just blow it out. He's like, this is nothing. This is nothing. He gets down to the bottom of it, and he's leaning on people's motorcycles. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, no, I think the cigar got me. I think it got me. I'm like, Joe, this is not my bike. What are you doing, bro? Get off this guy's bike. He's like, no, I gotta sit down. We can't go nowhere. I gotta sit down. I can't see. I said, Joe, I thought you had it good. Where's your cigar? I'm like, bro, I smoked that a minute ago, bro. You're like nursing this thing. I couldn't get it lit. I'm like, bro, this guy is like, I'll tell you right now, I felt like I was babysitting this guy.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, and I know he's gonna call me next Tuesday to meet me on Thursday. You know this guy.
Build up his tolerance
Bike
again.
nights on Thursday, kid.
This week I said, this is not bad. This one's okay.
Yeah.
Then he goes, let's get out of here. I go, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's like,
Whoa,
It's okay until you ask me to get up.
he was like, bro, I can't go nowhere. He's like, we gotta relax. We gotta sit down. This is good. And we'll take another picture. He's FaceTiming people. Yeah. We're live. He starts licking the window. I'm like, bro, what are you doing with these guys? And then
around, flip it
yeah, right. And then he parks my bike, just leaves at random. The guys are all lined up. He leaves the bike like they're lined up parallel. He just parks it and leaves it. I'm like, bro, I don't believe you can do that. You can leave.
You better
I was like,
move it, 'cause I
let me just move this thing because you know what the heck's going on, dude. And then all the biker guys, the real bike, like we're fakers. We just do it. You know what I mean? We jump on the bike and we're going, whatever, bro. I don't think the real guys. We happen to park right
with them
in the middle of them. And I'm like, Joe, what are these guys? These are like real legit, and they're all ethnicities, you know, all colors, what have you, with the vests and the stuff. And I'm this guy. I'm like, Joe, what's going on with these guys over here? And then him and I are just
Hell's
kinda,
Angels.
smoking on the like, two sissies smoking our cigars. We're like, what are we doing?
Oh man.
So if you guys want to go to bike night, it's Marina 84 on Thursday nights. There you
No,
go.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Start Tuesday to be there Thursday.
Yes, exactly.
They sell burgers on Tuesday only.
I'll tell you, it's a nice place too.
No, very nice. Yeah, very, very
No,
nice.
we have a
Very
good
cool.
time, and you know he's the best. I ride his bike. He's a good dude, man.
Well,
What's up?
we
Good
have to
times.
actually turn it over. We have to find out what the chef has for us.
Oh, yes, we got to
We're
get the
coming
chef
to a
here.
close on this show, and we need to know what's going on. Yes, so let's bring the chef down. Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Just keep
We have yes. So we actually can. We have to say to everyone, I hope that you realize that this is all in good comedy. We want you to have a Friday night that can make you laugh.
That's it,
And
exciting.
and envision some of the things that we actually experience on our own during the week. And with Nico around, God never knows what can happen.
This is true.
Now,
This is true.
one of my favorite pastries right here. Got a shot of it?
Oh, here.
Let me
we
say
go.
it. Let me say
Okay,
it.
we all been practicing what to call this.
Sfogliatelle. Did I say it right?
Close by. It's Sfogliatella.
Sfogliatella.
For the who?
Does it depend what part of Italy you're from?
But it's known in America as a lobster tail.
Lobster tail.
Claw.
It's a claw.
Lobster tail. Not a claw.
Okay, I was close.
You're right.
But
Looks
this
like a
one, you
lobster
see,
tail. But that ain't no lobster
This one is
tail.
one of the most classic Italian pastries.
It's so awesome.
And it's known that you go to places like Naples, Napoli,
Yes. That's where I'm
and
from.
you can smell it because there are no bar, coffee, restaurants, or even in the street, and you smell the sfogliatella just oven, so in every place.
Comments?
And the people think that it's coming from Napoli, but no. That was originally created in the 1600 by in a convent
This was created in a convent?
in a convent.
A convent in the 1600s.
Yes, by a mother called Clotilda that just
them
prepared
nuns
with
are pretty
some
good, huh?
leftovers No, just I started stretch the dough and put some lard and stretch the dough again. No, so and it became very popular, and that is why you have different kind of sfogliatella, the Ricci, no, the Flora, and the Santa Rosa. That is a classic sfogliatella.
have to break one of these
And what's in the middle?
Yes. What's in the middle?
Well, they have a different kind of fillings. No? So the most common is just with whipped cream.
Whipped
No,
cream.
That is common here, like
The tester.
the lobster tail. No, so there are other ones that is made with
Oh, there you go.
ricotta
Oh,
cheese,
custard.
egg.
There's the inside.
Oh yeah, like a custard.
Yes, it's a custard made also with egg, ricotta cheese, a touch of cinnamon, and this is the Ricci.
Wow,
I have
beautiful.
to tell everyone,
Oh,
I
my
always
own.
say it every show, I say if we had smell-o-vision, this would be the time that I would wish we had it.
Oh, yeah.
And then taste-o-vision, this is just
Arthur Avenue's got nothing on this.
Arthur Avenue. Called it out. Remember Junior's? Junior's got nothing on it, then I'm assuming.
And I was trying
You
to
should
do
sell
it,
these for Ferrara's Bakery.
Oh yes, for sure. And I was trying to do my best because the best time just to eat it is just when it's just come off the oven.
Right, I mean, these were from scratch. So we
They were
have,
warm when he got here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Chef Silver Fox, for those of you listening, he is a regular on the show under the name of Love at First Bite, and he is bringing every week something he's made fresh out of his kitchen.
Correct.
But that kitchen is available for everybody.
Correct. So and
Yes.
it's my pleasure just to prepare with all my passion just classic Italian food or any kind of food. So I just have the same passion for
Commercial.
any of those.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to actually taste on this because I'm very excited about what this. He's not even talking, so if there's no talking going on the table, that means it's really, really good.
Got any
If I can-
espresso?
Get the-
Yes, a
Espresso in the house?
It's just you can see in Italy all the people is on the street eating a sfogliatella with espresso or ristretto. No, so and it's part of the culture.
I got to bring a couple of these home for my mother.
Yeah.
We'll make it home now.
So far you've had on the show, we've had cannolis, which, in my opinion, cure COVID. And then we had then the bruschetta, which I know I'm saying wrong.
Bruschetta.
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 Bruschetta. For those of you that don't know what it is, you all know what that is.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
You even said it wrong.
And we also, last week, we had clams, right? We had stuffed clams. Stuffed clams.
We got to go to commercial.
Okay, we're going to go to commercial, so stay tuned, everyone, for the second part of our show, the Power Up Hour, and we'll talk a little bit more about these sfiridellos, also known as the lobster claw. So stay tuned, everyone.
Hey, thanks for riding the Sixth Borough Radio Show. We hope that you will stay with us for part 2 of the show on Power Up Radio. Let's get your weekend started with a little bit of laughs and plenty of sauce.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies is here. WWNN Pompano Beach, a VCMG live radio station. The new Oldies 95.3 and 96.9.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com. We all know that paper straws are terrible. They dissolve after a few minutes of being in your drink. When they dissolve, they are also releasing gluten into your drink. Gator straws are different because they are made from rice paper. Rice, like when used with sushi, it gets wet and it binds. Gator straws last at least 4 to 5 hours in a drink. Gator straws are gluten-free, manufactured with superior paper, are recyclable, animal-friendly, eco-friendly, and simply the best straw on the market. For more information, call 855-915-7377 and visit our website at www.safetyworks.com. That's www.safetyworks.com. The Safety Works line of products has been carefully tested and established as the first line of defense against the worldwide pandemic and beyond. Our high-quality FDA line of personal protection equipment will keep you, your family, and your workspace as protected as possible during these uncertain times. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at 7377 or visit our website at safetyworks.com. That's safety, WERCS.com.
This program is furnished by amp2tv.square.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Let's get your weekend started on Fridays with your one and only new host, Denise. Bringing you amped, raw, and fun energy to entertain as you end your week to welcome your weekend. Denise will bring new friends, celebrities, entrepreneurs, topic experts, musicians, foodies, local events, news, and much more to educate, celebrate, motivate, relax, and relate. As she says, let's make your mess your message. So let's get this party started. Here's Denise.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the second part of our hour here called the Power Up Hour, where we are here getting ready
Powdered
to talk.
sugar all over us.
Yes, we're just moving into the second part of our show, and the Power Up Hour is really talk about stories of people that have great things to share with respect to their highs and lows in their life, and giving them the opportunity to share their voice and their message of how they can help themselves and help you out there. But the one thing I can say, we have Chef Silver Fox that has been on with us.
Oh.
And if you need healing, you need Jesus healing, this is it. Right here. You need healing.
The
This
Lord
is the
knows
correct-
he was
I'm-
blessed.
We are eating this lobster claw. For those of you that know what it is,
Best,
Philadelphia or
best
lobster.
move you ever made bringing this guy on the show.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And while we were on break just now, it's homemade, and everything we've had on this show so far has been homemade every Friday. And he just shared with me the one thing, and I don't know if this is true from if you go to a bakery or not, that you put limoncello in this.
Well, the original recipe that was made on the convent on Santa Rosa in Amalfi Coast, that was the mother of the convent just prepared with leftover and put some limoncello inside of the custard. So and a touch of cinnamon, ricotta cheese.
Did you put limoncello on it?
Yeah,
and
you
this
can
one has
taste
a
it.
touch, yes,
Just
yes.
a little bit.
No, it's
Because
delicious.
Sometimes it's too much. Like when you buy them in the store.
Correct. No,
And
that's
they've got those little-
It's
have a
never too
balance,
much,
because if
according
not-
to me.
Those little diced fruit things. What is that they put in there?
Well, that is the Sfogliatella flora that it has also with dry fruit inside. and also
That's
that
the
is-
real deal.
So just so everyone realize that in this Power Up Hour, sometimes we do move into the 6 Barrel, into this portion of the hour, and we have like an overtime here with Chef Silverfox, who's
my
actually
pleasure.
talking about the lobster claw, or also known as chirudel. I'm close. I don't know.
Sfogliatella.
There you go.
Sfogliatella.
That sounds really sexy. To say it again.
Sfogliatella.
There you go. Everyone get that? All right.
Sfogliatella. I don't put the Ella at
The
end.
Ella
I
in
call
the
it
end.
Sfogliatella.
But this is really great. I mean, you've been on with us now for a good couple of weeks. We actually appreciate the fact that you're with us because we get to benefit from your talent. And the other talent you have is, of course, is photography. And you actually work with Playboy.
Exactly.
And I heard a crazy story the other day about the work that you do. So talk about being multi-talented. In the first part of our show, Joe, we had Nico on
The
from
Mag
Nico
Chop,
Nation. We had the
Kenny
Mag
Mag.
Chop. The creatives
Hey,
everywhere.
Naomi Ruiz is saying hi.
Oh, well, look
she
at
related
that.
to you? I wonder. Say hi. Hey, how are you, hon?
Get what? Oh,
That
wow.
boy Mag Chop.
He's confirming that Mag
Who's this
Chop
guy?
is actually
Come over
here.
Show us who this guy is. Come around. Come around.
What we got going on?
Come around. Who's that?
All right, so he is actually the owner of the vehicle that we used in the squad. We used the '78 Chevy Monte Carlo.
My dad had one.
I love the car. I love the car.
What was his name? What's his name?
Pancho. So
Pancho. What's up, Pancho?
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great guy.
Keep eating.
Keep him going.
Wait.
She's only quiet when she's eating.
That's good though. The food, she can't stop. The food's
So
amazing.
good. I was gonna give Chef Fox a hug. I was like, I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh, look at these guys.
So good. I love you.
That's how good the food is when you hug the chef. There you go, right there.
Every week, the man amazes us.
Question for Denise. So, cannoli or sfogliatella?
Ooh.
Over a dessert.
Oh.
I'll take these any day.
Oh God. Well, for those that just tuned in, we have to let them know that you've actually had with us cannolis in a dessert area. So we've had cannolis, and we also
Mercedes, AMG.
had. So I'm talking about which one I like better.
I said
The
before.
cannoli.
No, he's
Look at
not.
this.
I'm going for the cannoli.
All right, so she likes the cannoli.
I like the cannoli.
No, this is like. This is
I love the
unbelievable.
cannoli. They were great, but I
So
like this.
everyone,
better.
once again, if you want to have this experience, again, we went from the 6 Barrel Show into the Power Up Hour. Food is always center of conversation, no matter where we are between Joe and I, and it's always the common thing that makes everyone, I think,
Right.
be connected. Is the food,
Yeah.
and this was unbelievable. though.
The reason why, not only are they delicious, it just brings back so many memories.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you go to somebody's house, that's what you see on the table.
Right.
I've never had one of those, and I'm like,
Yeah, and I don't
Oh,
know.
the
If, I don't know if
Biscotti.
somebody's mother made it like this. No
the smell of
disrespect to
that
their mothers, but
strong
chef has got it amazing.
espresso when you walk in the
Yeah.
house.
If you see the work that it takes just to prepare the dough.
Is it a lot of work to do?
Lots. Yeah,
because
he was
I made
telling
it
me.
homemade, but you have to just fold it and just put some lard and fold it again. Because
got a video
when
you
you
doing
bake
that
it,
one day.
We will do it.
Yes.
When you bake it, start making the
How long?
layers of the dough.
How long does it take usually to do that?
The dough, practically 6 hours.
Oh my God!
Because you have to just
And you
double
eat
it
'em
and
in
put
2
the lard
minutes.
and let it rest and let it rest again and let it rest. So just to before it go to the oven, it takes like 6 hours.
That's a love of your craft. I mean,
He
could
loves
you
his
imagine?
craft so much that he wouldn't let his wife eat any of them. And she had to drive from wherever he was slapping her hands saying, "Don't touch it." She had to sit in the car with those on her lap. He runs a tight ship, I'll tell you that.
That was
Oh,
literally
boy.
No
that
more
was-
comments?
Well,
Cousin Joe, thanks for writing in. CJ.
for
We
those
love
of you that
you.
are out there, we want you to know that you are part of our show, and you can dial in and talk to us. Ask about this recipe. Ask anything you want from any of the guests that were on the prior show and moved into this show. So it would be 888-565-1470. And you could also
Look
catch
at this
us.
crew.
Look at this crew, I know.
Wow.
You can catch us live on 96.9, 95.3, 1470 AM, and on True Oldies, right on the same lines that you would see with WWNM, which used to be the former station, now the True Oldies station.
Now this is happy hour right here.
This is the happy hour show. Power Up Happy Hour. The straws. I'm telling you, once you come on, you don't want to leave. They bring you right back in. They do. You know what? I want to hear a little bit more from Nico. And some of the things, the stories.
Joe, thanks for being on the show. You can leave. Oh, well, let me take Joe's seat.
We really didn't finish enough to hear some of the stories that you have. But I have a question, because one of the things that we want to find out is if you were to say the one message that you would want to give others out there with respect to what you do today, what would you recommend they doing to become successful at being an MC?
Good question.
That's
You
what I
want to
do.
speak, well, you want to believe in yourself. You want to speak very clearly.
What happened with you?
Well, I started stuttering anytime I get near a pretty girl. So good thing you're ugly anyway. I can speak. What are you talking about? We'll be here all week. You know what I mean? Don't
get him going.
Don't get me fired up. I know Joe's gonna get his look. I'm gonna get you, Joe. Yeah, you just got to consistency, practicing. Actually, when you pay attention to even like a news anchor, put yourself in his position where he's like reading the stuff and reading the teleprompter and doing that thing, and has to keep a certain facial. And even when somebody is on film, they have to use their hands, and where they put their hands, and when they talk with their hands, they have to pay attention to all that. All the little news anchors, they touch their hands and they talk with their hands to express stuff like that. So that's what I do when I host.
Italians.
Yeah, they're over there juggling the couillons, like looking for ripe tomatoes. You know what I mean? Hey.
I know for myself when
Italian emoji.
Yeah, forget it. Yeah, that's
when
it.
I'm actually speaking and emceeing personally or narrating, there go my hands, and they create
100%.
pace for me.
Yes, you need to do that. Yeah, so because the thing is, if you don't move your hands, you almost get lost. Just need to be more natural and talk, and that's how you do it. You know?
What you're talking about is true, because when I was younger, like right out of high school, I went to acting school. And they made us talk like this so we wouldn't use our hands.
Very difficult.
So we could use our hands.
I can't talk if I don't use my hands.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going like, I'm going like this. You know? That's the point. So you learn how to use it to express.
And I believe they also should practice with a light in their face. A lot of like pretty girls, they're like, I can host, I can do that. As soon as you turn the light in their face, they're like a deer in headlights. They get frozen. They have no idea what's going on.
We saw that at
That happens a lot.
casting.
Even when you exactly. Even at your casting, I was at a lot of your castings, and a lot of girls look good, but they couldn't speak.
We actually have blooper reels of them trying
Yes.
to talk. You know, they're beautiful. They get up there.
They freeze.
That's exactly what happened. That's the most common mistake.
Jake was really good with that.
Cousin. Yeah, I love Jake. He's great.
He would like coax them, and they'd be talking, and the mic would be down here. He'd grab their hand, put the mic up.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I think for me the hardest part when I'm doing interviews live, it's the switching of the mic back and forth. That's a talent.
And-
it's like
and-
playing tennis.
And also, when you are interviewing someone, let's say it's off the cuff, I ask the person a question, but as they're answering, I'm not listening to their answer. I'm just telling you, I don't listen to your answer, and I'm thinking of what I'm going to ask you next. So I don't really care what you say. Hey, Joe, how you been? I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care. But I know I'm going to ask him how long has he not been on the diet.
My life.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's not as easy. Like people think that it's easy. As you know, it's not as simple as people think. Even hosting the show is very difficult. You got to engage the crowd, and then clearly they're judging you and what have you. The people who are watching us right now are like, look at this guy, what have you.
Yeah.
And everybody has an opinion, which is good. But the key that I do is just try to stay positive, stay in my lane, and focus on my craft.
Well, I have to share with you, and this has been said to me before. Again, this show is the Power Up Hour to give inspiration, motivation, and to educate, and give messages of, what I did and how to help others follow the same path. I have never been behind the mic. Never, ever have I been behind the mic up until about 6 months ago.
Wow.
Well, you did,
Are you serious?
You hosted all those events?
Well, it was not like I sat behind a mic and talked like this.
It's hard.
For me personally, and some of you may have heard my story, during a very long term, my marriage was very difficult, and so I lost my voice during the marriage. And I literally had no voice. I couldn't speak. It was my coping mechanism.
Oh, you got it back now.
Yes, I do. But actually talking about what we do, a lot of us use that as a tool to be able to get over what may have been a challenge for us. And I guess this was something that naturally just came to me. But I've never been behind the mic. And what I do is actually what you said. I actually watch others now.
That's what you have to do. You have
I
to
watch others and what they do. And there's the hand. It's pacing me.
Even when I'm sure Kenny does this also, even when he watches a film, you don't like you try to get into the character as a normal person, but then all of a sudden you become like, hey, look at that actor acting. What's he doing? Oh my God, it's really believable. This guy is really crying. He really thinks that he's that guy. You know, I also do that too, and that's how you polish your craft.
There's a line between acting and hosting. They're like two different.
100%. Absolutely.
I think that for actors it's much easier because I have my short experience in acting too.
Yeah.
But you have to follow a script, so you're mentally prepared of what it will be. And as Kenny said before, so you memorize the script so good that if you know what is the reaction of their partner, and if they make a mistake, you continue focusing on that.
Right.
On when you are an MC or a hoster or something, you have to improvise.
Yeah, improvise. Yes, exactly.
This is where coming
I read the room.
Like what we're doing now, I'm a natural at.
Correct.
Right.
But if you have a script or you ask these questions, I get even with all the years of acting, I get flustered.
Right.
I'm an entertainer. Sure. Is what I am. I'm not really a host or a broadcaster. I like to make people laugh and entertain. But when it comes to acting, I can act. I can do my thing there. But when hosting and stuff, I get nervous.
Yeah, well, if I
still,
make
after
the thing that
40 years in the
I
business.
think the thing the hosting, especially because I do it live, obviously all the time, and I always have a videographer, photographers. They're in my face. What I do is I never make eye contact with anyone. I only focus on what I'm doing, and even if I'm normally in front of a crowd, 300. 500 people. I never make eye contact because it stops me, and I'm wondering what you're thinking while you're looking at me. And I don't want to do that. I don't really care. So I'm just focused on exactly what I'm doing. I got that big smile. There it is. And I just give you this, and you can call it whatever you like. We call it the F-U smile. But nonetheless, there it is. That's for all the viewers. There it is. And then we're just like, ladies and gentlemen, da-da-da-da-da. Focus on what I got to do. Yalla baligan, let's go. But never look at anybody. As soon as you make eye contact, that's when you start sweating, you start second-guessing yourself. And if I may have been doing what I do for 30 years, every time I'm in the car on the way to a gig, I'm already nervous. And I don't know, because I'm polished. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I'm the best. But I'm polished entertainer. I've been through good stuff, bad stuff. But I'm still getting nervous, 100%. Until the music starts or I show up and I'm Nico. Give me the microphone. Let's go. Because I believe in myself. I know what I'm going to say. I transition. And then as soon as the event's over, I don't drink or smoke or do any of that stuff. I play the evening through my head. Like when I go to bed, what have you, I time everything. I'm like, okay, I could have done that. I could have done this because everything's timing with the music and the DJs and what have you. So I go through the whole entire show. How can I make it better? How can the DJ play more music? How can we, get the crowd more involved? So that's what we do.
Great advice.
One of the things that I dealt with acting was I had to learn how to take certain aspects of my character out of the film. So one of the things that I didn't notice about myself, which people would joke about it a lot, is that I move a lot. I usually, my leg is going. Or
you got an Elvis leg, huh?
I fidget, yeah. I fidget and everything. And so in one of the scenes that we had shot one time, I got to see it, through the camera, and I was just kind of like rocking back and forth, and I didn't know why. And so I told him, I was like, no, we got to shoot that scene again. Yeah. I go, because I'm rocking back and forth, so I had to train myself not to do certain things that I'm normally used to doing. So
yeah. In my case, it's also I share the same experience with Denise, with the microphone. In my case, it's with the camera. I was always behind the camera, and so since the last couple of years, I started getting the other position. So and believe me, so there are huge difference between both sides.
Yeah.
Yes. So and on behind the camera, I can do whatever.
When we had VIP television. I was hardly on the show. You never seen me on the show. I was behind it, directing it.
Directed.
Yeah, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Once in a while, I go live and do something like that.
It was the best show ever. Let me just tell you, dude.
It's coming
His
back.
birthday parties were just epic. Let me just tell you.
Well, we do have a birthday coming.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Joe has a birthday coming.
39 again.
I can't believe it. Way to go.
39, a yaddy of mine.
Yes, I will say hi from.
You'll be away, yeah.
Yes.
Just send me some of these. I'll be happy.
Some of my best practice wasn't Joe's events. I would get Joe. Hey, get in front. If I wasn't hounding him for the camera, he would come get in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And I got my best practice in front of that camera.
Always, yeah, man.
We'll be back. We're gonna be back strong.
Yes, we'll be back.
We got some big plans. We're not gonna reveal them yet.
Nope, not yet.
But we got some big stuff coming. Yep.
Yes.
Joe, one of the things I want to ask, and
Forget about it.
we're you always have to be ready for the unexpected.
Always.
Especially on the show here as well.
100%. You got to stay on your toes. The thing with me is that I'm always filmed. So when I'm not filmed, I feel like a kid. My parents left at the house alone. I'm home by myself type of a thing. Because everything is always narrated. I can't actually I don't curse, but you know what I'm saying. You can't just be free with whatever I want to say. I got to just be precise.
You gotta be with that crowd.
With that crowd and what the situation is. Yeah.
You remember the movie The Wedding Singer?
Of course. Oh no,
With the
that's me
father?
all day. Yeah. No, that's me. That's me all day, bro.
I can see Nico up there. This guy.
Well, that's why I like bar and bat mitzvahs more than I like weddings because I was married, I've been divorced, and then as I am a professional, I'm looking around the room, the bridesmaids looking at the groom, what's going on over here. I just want to be involved. 100%. Yes.
Look at that.
And you start singing "Love Stinks."
And exactly. I'm like, hey, ladies, no, not even, Joe. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know nothing lasts forever, all right? I'm going to tell you right now, you see this nice skinny bride over here? A couple sandwiches. And a 6 burro over here with Silver Fox. She'll be a nice plumper.
Oh, my God.
What? I meant, congratulations. What? If you want me to do your wedding, give me a call.
And that's where you go. Your brain goes completely elsewhere, and no one knows what you think. I do that
No,
too
that's
sometimes,
it. You're just like, what the heck, you know?
You know, following this path of acting, it's a very tough path. It
Yes,
really
it
is.
is.
The industry is cruel.
Very,
But
very,
small.
yes.
Large, but very, very small.
Especially down here.
And you
Down
gotta
here.
have a thick skin in regards to you can't take everything personal, which
Yes.
I do, but then I try to knock it off. But I've had thousands of no's. I'm like, sweetheart, what are you talking about?
What do you mean no?
They're like, no, get out the door. You're right, exactly. I'm like, I put the F in fabulous. What the heck? They're like, I'm like, wait a minute. Can I get a second opinion? What the heck? He's like, no, I'm the casting director. I'm like, all right, well, I think you're out of line here.
Sometimes when you go to auditions, like I want to know now.
Right, exactly.
I don't
No,
want
I know,
I don't
right?
want to hear. You'll hear from us. I'm not
I
gonna
hate
hear
that.
from
I
you.
know, right? I don't have time for this.
It's a control factor.
You know?
It's a control
it's
factor.
definitely a tough
But, you know,
industry.
I learned after going so many times and doing it so many years. I used to say to them, I go, just look at them. Am I going to expect a call back? And if
You
they
do know
s-
my
if-
name
if
ends
they-
in a
if they-
vowel.
If they say yes, I'm happy. If they say we don't know, I know not to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, and then you got Kenny that just happens to wander into an
Yeah, oh,
area
you got the job.
yelling, hey, anybody want to buy a cup? And you're like, hey, stop, you guy over here, you look Spanish. Do you habla español? He's like, yes, I do. Oh, come over here and act like Spanish. He's like, I've been acting Spanish my whole life. He's like, I got this role. He's like, good, here's a knife. Now stab someone. We're like, all right, this is great. Chicano, honor, and pride.
Coyote.
Yeah, he's got my coyote. I was like, bro, you don't even look like a dog. This is ridiculous. I'll tell you right, I know. I'm like, hold on, maybe you should explain what a coyote is, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's like
the guy that brings people across the
the
border.
the guy who brings
Coyotes.
coyote, yeah, like Trump. You know what I mean? He was bringing him
He's bringing the wall.
the wall. He was building a wall for him to jump over.
They still jumped. Well, for me, I mean, this is just one of those experiences. This is what the show is about, the laughter that we just had and the experience of sharing of what it's the challenges and can it be done? Yes. You got to practice your craft, but also at the same time, always be having a backup plan.
100%.
If that doesn't work, have another backup plan.
Well, there's nothing greater like what you're doing, like you doing what you love. And
Yes,
getting paid for it.
1,000%.
There's
I would
nothing
not
like
want
it,
to trade
right?
anything
You
I'm
too?
doing.
Chef,
Absolutely, I
you
love
too?
it.
Of course.
Yes.
And the other thing is, you don't have to be the best at it. You just have to outwork everybody.
Exactly right. You got to be
That's-
consistent. You got to
that's
stay
really
on
what-
it.
yeah.
Answer the phone. 99% of the time, I book gigs just because I answer the
many people
phone.
Hard work,
answer
hard
their
work
phone.
beats
It
talent.
drives
No,
me
they don't
insane.
answer the phone.
Right?
What's that?
Hard work beats talent. Every
Hard
time.
work does.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Always.
Sometimes.
And I think not trying too hard also.
100%. Try to stay humble would be good too. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people with new money, they get a little excited, and we're like, all right, bro, calm down, because nothing lasts forever, bro. as soon as you get up, the only way is down. So.
But him, I mean, I've seen his van full of stuff. This guy's, he's got some. built up so much.
Yeah, no.
We laughed. And you too. Since I've been gone, what happened to you? You blew up.
It just went crazy.
I mean, maybe
It
I
was
should
like a
leave
roller
more
coaster.
often.
No. Listen, you were a big part of why.
Well, that's what it was. Because you
know what I
couldn't.
mean?
Yeah, because you were getting all the jobs from him. So now, once we got rid of you, we finally was able to,
Things
And then
slowed
your
down, now you're
Spanish is
back
a
and,
little.
hey,
it's a little off. I gotta go. I gotta
No
go.
habla nada. This guy over here. Gringo aquí. No habla
Gotta go.
nada.
But being in the acting business, one thing you have to have is a bad memory.
Yeah.
You got to
Oh, you
forget.
do?
No,
no.
I mean,
Oh, you mean about
when
yeah?
you've
No.
already-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
100%.
Forget about it. That's
Yeah.
Forget about it.
So
Right.
we're
Forget
actually.
about it. When we had the casting company and we used to send them on auditions, and they used to call and say, "Joe, I didn't hear anything." Well, don't worry about it. If they like you, they'll call me. I'll let you know. Just forget it. Let's go on to the next one.
Right.
Go on, and you keep going, keep going, keep going, and then you get that call.
Yeah.
You know. See, in the beginning of my career, I was very lucky. I got 2 big parts right away, boom, boom, back to back.
Why don't
And
you
then
say what
40
parts
years-
they were?
Then
was
40
gonna say,
years
what were
later, nothing. No.
Yeah, but everyone has to hear that's listening. What were those parts?
The World According to Garp. It wasn't a big part, but I got
Well-
to work with a big celebrity, and that kind of catapulted me.
Robin Williams, yeah.
And then the Last American Virgin, I got the gig. I mean, it was like my 3rd audition I ever went on, and I got it. So I thought, anyone I go on, I'm gonna get it. No, actually, I got on a lot of first refusals. You know what that means, right? You're up for the part, and and I got refused. So even when I heard that, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I
take it personal.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So just call my agent. But when I moved here and when I was older and I was going on auditions, I would say, "Can I expect a call back?" If they say, "Oh, we'll let you know," I knew it was done.
Right.
Yes, it looks like it. Then I'd get a call back.
So on that note, we're going to head over to a commercial break.
Another one?
Yes, we are.
This
We're
guy
gonna hear
R&D,
from
we're giving him a lot of play
promo.
here.
We
Who
are.
is this guy?
And here we go. Turning over to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com. We all know that paper straws are terrible. They dissolve after a few minutes of being in your drink. When they dissolve, they are also releasing gluten into your drink. Gator straws are different because they are made from rice paper. Rice, like when used with sushi, it gets wet and it binds. Gator straws last at least 4 to 5 hours in a drink. Gator straws are gluten-free, manufactured with superior paper, are recyclable, animal-friendly, eco-friendly, and simply the best straw on the market. For more information, call 855-915-7377 and visit our website at www.safetyworks.com. That's www.safetyworks.com. The Safety Works line of products has been carefully tested and established as the first line of defense against the worldwide pandemic and beyond. Our high-quality FDA line of personal protection equipment Keep you, your family, and your workspace as protected as possible during these uncertain times. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at safetyworks.com. That's safety, WERCS.com.
And welcome back. We've been having such a great time discussing different ways that the panel that we've had today about their acting careers and the different pieces of advice and great nuggets of information that really gives you a good tone of, if you want to get in the industry, some of the great things to think about, the tips that they were offered by these talented people. And you know what? For me, it's never too late. I've jumped into this way late in the game. I should have gone in much earlier, but you get in when you're supposed to get in. And that's the key.
But if I may, I've been doing it longer than you, and if you did not tell me that, I would have never guessed. I would have said that you're a veteran, the way that your composure, the way you speak, the way you control everything. If I may, as a critic, I can't say anything negative about you, and I'm really looking.
I can, but I
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
And I'm trying to find you something, you know what I mean? Drop dead gorgeous, and she can speak this ridiculous. Look how nice her teeth are. Ugh, not even a crooked tooth for miles. Let me see her feet.
The first interview we did together, you made me feel really comfortable.
Yeah, okay, Joe. All right, that's what his therapist said. Anyway, no,
that's why I called her my therapist.
Joe, you know, you hit it big, bro, because she's you're with her, so there you go. The
she's
dynamic
a stepping
duo.
stone here.
That's it.
Oh, my head's not going to be able to walk out this door.
That's it.
Yes, that's about it.
Her up.
So this is a great segue because I've actually been asked to be an MC to an upcoming large TV show.
Wow.
And it's called Viral Stardom. And we're going to be talking to the creator of the actual show. His name is Steven Hudson, but it goes by Hustle Hudson. He also has his own record label. And he found me as how things happen just in the social media. People in this industry watch others who's new talent, and you get phone calls.
Sure.
And that's happened to me twice.
Oh,
That's how we all met each other.
Yeah.
That's how
So
we
we're
met
going
each
to
other.
actually see if we can get Steven on the line as they're fussing with the board.
On guard with this stuff.
Yes, we're just we'll just be talking until it gets back on.
And we just keep having
but
fun.
the show itself, it's going to be very, very interesting for those that are listening. Moms, dads, if you're listening out there, or if you're just a creative, if you are a singer, songwriter that sings, or a rapper for that matter, this is an opportunity where you can submit your 1-minute video to get parted, or I should say, get casted.
Awesome.
And from there, they break it down to call it, let's say, 10 to 25 winners, and kind of be like, if you can see Denise being similar to a Brian Seacrest,
awesome,
but virtually.
Perfect.
So it's a live show. There's people present that will be able to participate, but those that are participating in the actual event itself are all submitting their videos, so we get to see their videos. And the goal at the end of it all is that after they've been selected as one of the top, call it 25, now they see who goes most viral.
Awesome.
So they run their own virility, and so this is like the concept that blew my mind.
That's the best way to score.
Best way to do
That's
it.
the best way to score it.
And
yeah.
no overhead, no production cost.
No production costs. It's really, really late into the game. Can I have someone do this, please? Just tell this bit right here. We're having some difficulty in having him. He says he's online at this moment. So we're just going to go ahead and actually get him to dial into another line as we're speaking. Joe, can you just continue with,
Yes, with
where
these
we are right
guys,
now?
of
Yes,
course.
please.
No problem. So when's the next bar mitzvah?
August 20th. I got Joshua's bar mitzvah. You know, a bat mitzvah is for a girl.
The bat's for the girl. The
Right.
bar's for the guy.
Yeah.
All right,
so
I got
so
it.
if you're like a
Makes
real
sense.
Jewish person, the girl gets bat mitzvah at 12.
And the
So, but if
guy's
you live in
13,
Boca,
right?
the kid is be 13. It's like
The
something
boy's
like that.
what? How old?
The boy's 13.
And the girl's 12. Okay.
Yeah.
You do a lot of those, right?
That's 99% what I do. I mean, I do corporate and I do weddings. But again, weddings
Well,
are
that's
weddings.
for
The
good.
bar mitzvah
Especially
is so
down
much
here
more
in
fun.
Boca.
Yeah, but I do it. Believe it or not, actually, I should be really, really popular in Boca. Now I'm with the real Israeli Jews, the Hasidic, religious.
Do you do that event on Thursday nights?
Yeah, the Hard Rock. I work
Yeah,
at the Hard Rock Thursday night. Yeah,
it's always crowded.
incredible. Yeah, it's Israeli night every Thursday night at the Hard Rock. We have American DJs, we have Israeli DJs. Quick shout out to DJ Dudu.
Dudu Dada.
Baruch Hashem. Yeah, right. That's what's up.
Well, look at that. An Italian speaking hit it. What is it?
Yeah,
Yiddish?
Hebrew.
Hebrew.
But yeah, man,
do
that's
you,
what's
you,
up.
You MC there?
Yeah, I MC there. I host there. I DJ there.
Oh man,
It's every Thursday night, Israeli night, the Hard Rock rooftop, 10 to 3. That's what's up.
Paige, one of my longtime
PM.
hosts.
10 p.m. Yes,
10 p.m.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Paige
We don't want to go out at 10 a.m.
Paige Bresky, one of my longtime hosts on a TV show, always telling me about it. And,
That's where I'm at every Thursday night. I was there last night.
Well, it was good.
Packed, incredible, like a
I had to
movie.
go with you one week.
Incredible.
So-
100%, bro.
Yeah,
You don't even have to.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Well, we're waiting still. But okay, so we do have Steve on the line. Let's see if we can get him on. And again, this is Steven Hustle from Viral Stardom. Welcome, welcome. We finally got you live. You're on the radio. You're speaking to South Florida, and you got a really, really hot cast looking at with you. And we talked about the show already. This is like right in their alley of wowing. They've been wowed by this whole thing. So, Steven, tell us a little bit about the show, if you don't mind, and then how you came up with the idea.
First of all, Yon, hello, and
How
all
you doing,
that.
Steve?
Welcome to the show.
Good, good guys. Listen, so Viral Stardom is the first of its kind TV talent show. That's how I start out. First of all, it's not something that we've seen before, so be prepared to think differently. We are looking at a talent show that is about your talent, of course, but also your social media prowess, as it were, your social media game. So we judge them on two scores. So that's what makes us different right off the bat. And we do have a dynamic cast featuring you, of course, D-Lo, as I like to call you. And we've got DJ Rambo out of your hometown, New York, as well, on doing a little spinning. But we'll have a very new approach, a new, fresh approach to an old idea that I think needs an upgrade. So that was the idea. I just thought maybe we could do the TV talent show differently, and so here we are.
So I know that you've been at this now for a while, and we've been speaking, I guess, for a couple of months. And creating something of this magnitude has just been amazing for me to watch because there's so much involved. And I have to give Steve credit only because of the fact he had this vision. And Nir is funding it all by himself because he had the vision and the belief. And that's part of that success that we talked about, is having the passion, which I personally am relating to. And if you don't have that, I mean, it's not going to go, it's not that special. Well, you got to have that skin in the game, that whole thought. And that's Steve. He's got skin in the game. And I'm very proud to be associated with you and working through this. It's been awesome just to see all the parts that have to come together. But most importantly, can you give us the rules of the show and the idea behind how you think it should be go viral? I mean, right now it's in testing pilot mode. Is that right?
Correct. We are shooting our first episode in a couple of weeks, as you know, and so we're looking for singers, songwriters, and rappers of any level. We want you to keep in mind that you don't have to have 1 million followers, or you don't have to have an extraordinary amount of talent. You can have a lot of followers and very little talent. You can have a lot of talent and very little followers and have a very fair shot at winning this whole thing. So at the end of all that, the social media community will decide who gets to win. But make no mistake, this is an experiment in the virality of today. We are testing it, taking it to the highest limits we can think of to arrive at this winner. It's all about going viral.
So I know that we have a video and some art that flyers that we want to talk about while we're doing that and getting it live. But I do want to say that I'm super excited for this. The actual show is going to be taking place at the end of this month on July 29th. Is that right?
The actual date is July 30th. We are going to tape it, and it's soon to air on Level 3 TV and across other media platforms. So we'll keep you posted on that.
All right, then. Could you have any talent right now that you can think of that has been submitted, and how you see this going down as far as what can happen, the potential winner? What is it they walk away with?
You know, there is an interesting guy I came across. He was a runner-up on the X Factor overseas, and right now he's in Spain. His name is Deneri. What's the guy's last name? It escapes me at the moment. I'm sorry. I think it's Henry. But anyway, we get a lot of people who have been on contests like Idol and X Factor and The Voice, who will come up from time to time as possible contestants. So he's one I think we're going to watch. But we're looking for a lot of diversity and inclusivity and all those things, because that's the world we live in. So who knows who could take off? But he's one that just recently I was impressed by. And so
the thing that with this though, this is not just simply part of this part of the world. This is everywhere. They can be submitted worldwide. That's the beauty about this.
You're gonna get a lot of submissions.
Yeah, I mean, this is not something where you have to actually be present, much like if it was The Voice or if it was, America's Got Talent. This is just something that I think is suitable to just about every budget.
And what is it that they win?
There's a cash prize. There's a number of career-changing deals with our partners in TV and film production, even book publishing, of course, in the record business. So that's very competitive, and everybody basically is their own label. And management deal.
Yeah, they're walking away with a lot of potential. That's the key word here.
It's a kickoff for their career.
Yes, it is. But they don't just have to be someone that's startup. They could be someone that is already up and running and established. Is that right, Steve?
That's correct. And I should reiterate for everyone, you don't have to perform live until the last 3 episodes. So the first 6 episodes, we're going to be looking at videos. It'll be kind of like America's Funniest Videos with Mr. Ribeiro introducing these clips, and when there are our finalists down, then they'll come perform live, and that'll be for the last 3 episodes. But it allows everyone to participate who can participate, who has an internet connection, and a little bit of talent. So this is how we get to go viral.
So what are the rules as far as how could someone if they want to submit their audition, how would they do that?
So you go to viralstardom.com. All the rules are laid out on that website. There aren't many rules except that you have to keep it clean, has to be a certain length. It can be a YouTube or other type of video, home video. So we're trying to be as inclusive as we possibly can, but don't get us in trouble with the FCC.
We're on their radar already, so don't worry about it.
And what about comedians? Is it just for singer-songwriters? And is there any
singers, songwriters, and rappers?
Oh, rappers. Okay.
Yeah, it's musical centric. Yeah.
My question is, you got people that like the guy that's he was a runner-up on the show, right? You put him against somebody that's basically a no-name from, some small town, right? How are they going to feel that the playing field is level for them going against somebody like that?
Well, it really is up to the social media public. We've seen, for instance, Susan Boyle from I think America's Got Talent. kind of broke the internet because she looked like she was,
She looked like a house. She looked like a housekeeper.
Like throw mama from the train. I thought.
Right, exactly. And she won the whole thing, and everybody talked about it even to this day. That's the person we're looking for to compete with a person like Mary. But then again, he's an international artist. So how's that going to play into it? Are they as up on things as they might be here in the States? There's a lot of dynamics that are going to go to it that will definitely even the playing field. But at the end of the day, people have to like you. You have to do your social media practices and let them decide if they want the underdog or if they want the big dog.
You have everybody today making these TikTok videos, doing everything on it. Why not, submit a video of your talent, see what you could do.
So we're actually why don't we go to the actual video live, and it'll give us a little bit of more of a structured understanding, so that we can actually hear it live. Yes, please. Yes. Right now, for those of you that are unable to, again, you can go to www.viralstardom.com, and you can actually see the rules and how to submit your audition. You can also go and see this on our website that's up and coming, but you can go to our Facebook page as well to see the rules, and it's on YouTube. All this will take place on YouTube driven. So once again, it's just an amazing opportunity to be able to be picked and participate as a finalist, and hopefully go viral for that matter.
Nice.
It's a really, really great project. What do you think, guys?
I think it's amazing. Great idea.
I think Steve's got his work cut out for him.
100%.
A lot of work.
A lot of work,
Yeah,
but
he's gonna be busy.
He's
but it's a great idea.
He might have to clone himself.
Well, Steve,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We're gonna hear some more from this. For those that are interested, you can also get a hold of myself. You can go ahead and through our Facebook page or reach out to Denise at Denise at Denise at PowerUpRadio.com, so you can go ahead and get a hold of me.
Blonde.
So yes, it's a blonde moment. Okay, I get it. I'm at a table with a bunch of guys. Of course, it's going to be said that. But we know it all. Well, we know where the brains come from. So anyway, Steve, thanks so much for coming on the show. We'll talk more about this. You got the attention and approval of a very strong, talented panel right now. So
Pleasure meeting you, Steve.
pleasure meeting. Thanks for
Congratulations,
coming on.
bro.
Hey, next time you're in
Congratulations.
Florida, come see us.
Yes. Take care now. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. See you soon. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
All right. Bye bye now.
Wow, that's a great idea.
So what does that mean? I couldn't try out now, Steve? Wait, let's get Steve back. What's going on? I said N-I-K-K-O, bases running. I'm losing control. What? Let's go. What? Whoop whoop.
I think it's a great opportunity for anyone.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's
Yeah.
great because then they don't need, Steve doesn't have, he was smart actually. You had the VIP overhead. He just said, yeah, send the video in.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
the new way
He's
to go.
working out of his garage. And you held the
Talk about funny. I had 40, 50 grand a
Oh my God, it was
month crack to
unbelievable,
crack.
Bro. I know. But I think he reinvented it and
What is
reinvented
his
the wheel.
background? Steve's background.
He actually owns a record label.
Right.
And has a very strong background in that field.
In music.
In music.
Awesome.
He may yell at me later for saying this, but when you have a passion for something, he actually does landscaping just to fund this.
Look, we
Hey,
know it.
whatever you got to always have a side hustle. Isn't that how we started?
Don't we
You
know
got to
it?
have more than one job.
know
If you're Jamaican, you got like 8 different jobs.
That's the thing, and that's. I think it's so important that we've covered that so many times, and now hearing about this guy who's got this major thing going on, yet he's still out there cutting. Landscaping is not easy work.
No, that's not. We
So
didn't
he's
want to go
busting
walk
hump.
outside, let alone
You know
cut
what
your
I mean?
lawn.
So-
Joe would be like, "Hey, lady, cut your own lawn. I'm out of here. I got time. Who's next?
Yeah.
Hey, can you come over here and do a little weed whacking, Joe? A little weed whacking."
Send the bill.
He's like, yeah, honey, I'll come in the house. I'll whack your weeds. This is beautiful. What's going on? Your husband home?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I'm dealing with tonight.
No,
Oh my
yeah, I
goodness.
can do it. Hey, welcome
the-
back to the show. Now it's getting
For
exciting.
the first year that we were on VIP TV, the first year, me and my brother would go to the office at 9 in the morning. We'd leave at 4 and go friggin' work at a pizza place. till
You
11
had
o'clock
to.
at
You always
night.
had to
We didn't
hustle.
take a dime out for the first year.
Yeah, so
and then
if
it
you're
just
out
took
there,
off. Yeah.
If you're out
No,
there
that's how you
listening,
gotta do it.
I'll
and
be
you're
a little
chasing your
humble
dream.
myself.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
Here I
Dee.
am. So I'm doing this, and I'm funding this out of my own pocket. And I have not shared this with anyone. Joe knows. Very, very small amount of people. I actually have been bartending.
Oh,
Yeah.
way to
We'll
go.
tell you the strip club she's at.
Oh gosh, no.
No,
I'm not at the strip club.
not at the strip club. Only on Thursday
Although I
nights.
haven't thought about it just to get things
Thursday
figured
nights
out.
near the bike night.
Yes,
Anyway.
Denise has been working and funding it, you know, and thanks to our
congratulations.
sponsor, RD
Yes.
Promo. Dave believes in us. He's 100% behind us. He's been on the show. We got some more sponsors coming up, so you know we're
I could use
we're
the
gonna keep
help. I
working
could
at
use,
this.
we wanted. I could use the love. Yeah, exactly.
I love the Gator paper straws, man. You know, the next vision is you sip out of it and then you smoke it. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
trying to say.
Next
Let's
part
go,
of the
Gator.
vision.
Tighten up. Tighten up, Gator.
Imagine him and Dave together on the show.
No.
Yeah, we be smoking straws, bro. Thanks a lot, man.
For a
We'll
guy
be
who
smoking
doesn't
the straws.
smoke, He references it a lot.
Yeah, there's just some people that should not be at the same table, and that be one
So
of them.
when is this going to start?
So we're actually doing the filming July 30th. So
July 30th.
July 30th is going to be the actual filming. We had a production meeting
What, like
today.
the studio filming?
It's an actual. It's a venue. It's like a studio
Okay.
venue, and it's going to look like if you could imagine, just envisioning kind of like the voiceover. Or something along those lines, the setting. So
Okay.
there
it's
will
gonna
be
have a
there will
nice
be
set
peop-
and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be a set, and there'll
Oh,
be a live
beautiful.
seating. There people are going to pay to get in because there's some things that they will get, a couple of drinks and things to have a good experience. But
What time is this at?
this will be in Maryland. It's taking place in Maryland, and then the
You
next
got
one
my
will be.
tickets or what?
You can get tickets. Sure, you can
Oh
get
no,
tickets.
January 30th.
You might know
I'll be
somebody.
indisposed.
Yeah, but the show is going to
July
be traveling.
30th.
It will be traveling because the goal.
Did you say July 30th?
July 30th.
That's right.
yeah,
You told me you
in
were
Maryland.
going away. We're taking the
Yeah.
weekend off that
Yes,
weekend.
yes, we're going to have a weekend off, and God, I need that from sitting after this table.
You know, we actually have something here in Florida like that. It's not like that, but it's we have a competition.
The thing you were telling, the thing.
The thing,
The thing you were telling me about.
Yes.
The thing.
So it's called Rack Productions, and I've actually been a judge at several of their events, and they brought me in as a celebrity guest judge. And these people are winning $1,000 for first place, and it's like $500 for second. You get a trophy, and you get an opportunity to get into the studio with Rack Productions.
There's a lot of talent. In
There's
South
man, let me tell you.
Yes.
If you the next time I'm posting up, when I post up saying it's called Next to Flow is the series. So the next time I post it up, I'm telling you, if you could make it out there, I was so surprised because it wasn't just rappers. We had singers. I mean, and we had entertainers, and these guys and the girls were phenomenal. And the next segment of it is going to be dedicated to all like the females. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell that yet, but it's going to be towards the women. So we're going to have a lot of definitely.
Yeah, no,
it's
me
it's
too,
really been
100%.
an amazing experience.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe I'll bring you in. I'll bring you guys in as a guest judge.
Yes, perfect.
Chef would be perfect.
Are we allowed to be honest? Like, man, you suck, miss. Please sit down. No, sit down. Who the hell said you were a singer?
sit
I
in the
have no idea.
therapy seat
Not
now.
saying your mother over here stroking you, so you don't kill yourself, is it? Oh my God, here we go, girl.
But we
Forget it.
had the last event we had. We actually had A&Rs from major record labels there because
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's starting to get that traction where I
I
don't know.
remember you invited me to one.
I
couldn't
did,
make
but you
it.
couldn't make it.
Yeah.
You were. I think you were doing something for your tour that's coming up.
Yes.
And we just had one on the 13th, and we have some more coming up. So I'll let you guys know. But let me tell you, it's been phenomenal. The time, the artists have been great.
I mean, this is a
It's
great
nice.
time for what you're doing.
that's great.
Yeah.
Denise, for what you're doing, this is a great time for it.
Oh, it is.
Everything's virtual,
Yeah. Mhm.
internet now.
No, that's great. And you're, as far as your career, if I may, that's going to actually catapult you possibly
Yes.
all over the world.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? In
Possibly.
regards to, you
Then
know.
the people will be throwing stuff to sponsor us. you know what I mean?
Yes. Well, you know,
Well,
going
no,
back
Joe,
to.
yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt
Okay.
you, but she's going to leave you, sweetheart. Anyway,
Never. She's got
what
me.
the heck are you talking about?
There's
She's like,
no-
meet me in the
there's
trailer.
no
Oh, you
way
don't have a
out.
trailer.
No, there's no way out.
Exactly. Like, Joe, I'll call you right back.
Yeah.
Stop smoking the straws, Joe.
Well, you know, we are very, very excited about I'm excited about what I've started and what it's coming and turning into, and the breeding ground that it has.
Well, wait a minute. Don't let this take too much time away from me now.
No, see,
No,
look,
no,
George,
no, no.
Who's gonna watch me now?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, my
I'll be the
time.
guest host.
I show up like you said. You know, I show up and I'm speaking, and I mean, outside of trying to help promote it and things of that nature. So that the time devoted to it is still early on to say what kind of amount of time.
Denise said to me when she said, "I'm not working the weekend of the 30th. She goes, "Do you want to bring in a guest host?" I said, "I'm not doing the show without you." What, are you kidding me?
You could do
No,
it.
that's you call loyalty.
You could do it.
Who's gonna hit me under the desk? Who's gonna hit me in the leg? Shut up. Go.
Me and Nico come back. That'll be the
There you go.
third time's the
We'll be
charm.
on-
Yeah, we'll be like, what the air? What were we talking about? It doesn't matter. Who cares?
They'll come and shut us right down.
And then we start
No,
just
my
talking
Well,
personally
we have
about, bro,
big
this
news-
girl was
we have-
calling me last night. You're not going to
We
believe
have,
this. This
we
guy
have big
punched me in
news
the-
coming up about the tour. You know, I'm finally getting the dates down. I'm going to let everybody know. We're going to bring the cameras with us. We're going to film for the. I don't want to say what
Yeah.
we're doing yet. I can't say.
All right, keep it on the down low.
But, the worst thing that I hate about a lot of people down here and other places is that they
We
always
don't like
say-
anybody in the borough.
always saying, "Oh, this is coming and this is coming," and they announce all this crap, then it never comes.
Yeah.
So I keep my mouth shut.
That's right.
Until it's done,
That's
and
it.
then
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
you know
gotta do
me.
it,
When
man.
I say something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
People
You
should
know
do
what
that
I mean?
about their relationships.
I know.
You're right. But
Posting-
before we close, I got to just say something tonight. you
Okay.
know, that it's been bothering me about South Florida in general. You know, it just everybody I met down here, you know, they're not part of the sixth borough. You know, it's like this. If I introduce you to somebody, right? Say I introduce you to somebody, or you
We're having
work
to
for
sit
me,
down.
and you work for me, and we work together. And that person calls you directly and says, "Yo, I want you to do something for me." You know,
Conflict of interest.
and that's not a conflict of interest. 100%, 99% of the time, I'm going to say, "Go ahead, go." But
Should
just
ask.
Give you the
just
courtesy
call me.
call.
Say,
You gotta
Joe.
ask.
Say, Joe. Listen, this guy
Reached out to
went
me.
behind your back and asked me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm 99% of the time I say, "Good luck. He's a good guy."
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
But sometimes I might want a little something to wet my beak.
No, of
you
course.
know,
Yeah,
but
bro.
but what I'm saying is, talk to the guy. You know, Joe. Thank you for hooking me up with that guy. He asked me to work. But you know, it's just not like that down here.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to mention no names on the air. This particular person
Joey,
we know
Vinny,
about.
David, we see you. We're coming for you. Your mother, tell your mother, I know she's been sick. I miss her. Ain't your grandmother.
But listen,
God
just
bless her soul.
my number one rule: loyalty. Just be loyal.
Hey, wait, your number 2 rule is wash his hands. He always said that, Joe.
That's
Wash
why I
my
stick
hand.
with. For some reason,
No, she washes her hands, right.
She washes her hands. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
she's
she-
a loyal. She's loyal.
Yes.
You know, she
And
yells.
yet, you know,
she yells
I-
at me a lot, but she's loyal.
And I do appreciate that. And you have to have thick skin.
100%.
Thick skin. And in this industry, it's very, very difficult.
very
I
cutthroat.
came in late, you know, but there's certain core aspects of
But
me
you're
that don't
polished,
change.
girl, if I may. You're right. You went
Yes.
from the outhouse to the White House. You went from eating in cheap joints to me with joint chiefs,
then-
girl.
but-
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm trying to holler if you hear me.
But then again, you get
I'm only joking.
you get a group like us that we all came up together.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And we stick together.
Right.
Yeah.
We always refer people to each other, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's
Well,
what
we
it is.
built legitimate relationships, and I think that's something that other people need to focus on. If you want to really make it somewhere, no matter what year's your business,
You gotta be
have to
loyal.
build real
Gotta
relationships
be
and stay
loyal.
loyal.
I mean, I've been through a hard time, and you know, these guys were there for me too. They stuck through it. They're my friends still. This guy's awesome, you know, with the bike and stuff. That was like the biggest thing I wanted to do was ride the bike.
I was on a date. I was like, Joe, listen, I know it's our first time out, honey.
He
I'm going
said-
to give you a drink. I'm going to give you a bike and a cigar. And you know what I'm going to do? Don't touch me. All right? About the first date. You're not getting any cookies and ice cream on this part of the show.
No, he said,
I'll tell you
he
that
said
right
to me,
now.
"You look like a kid on Christmas morning
He
looking
was
at
so
the
happy.
toys."
He's like, bro, look at me.
Well,
Next week, I'm bringing my leather vest.
I have to end on this note. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you felt entertainment tonight and the message behind everything that we're saying. We have a great show coming up next week. So just stay in touch and look and stay tuned with us. The calendar is going to come out. The website's going to come out, and then you'll see on a
I
consistent
can't wait.
Can't wait. And if you want to donate and support, I hear you, love you, make it happen. Contact me, 954-562-8518. Or you can go ahead and dial into, or you can email me, denise@powerupradiotv.show. Other words, for this to go and close with. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here.
Can we
Have a
eat?
great
Can we eat
weekend.
now?
And manja
We're gonna
away.
kill this thing.
Everyone have a great weekend.
Foyadel, la 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 la.
Spray in your face. I can't see out my eyes.
With a smile. If you wish to contact Denise and be on the show,